It's time to go live to the stadium for tonight's Demopolis Tiger football broadcast. Powered by WINL Motor Company, home of the red carpet treatment. By Pepsi Selma, the official soft drink provider for Demopolis High School. By American Village in Montevallo, celebrating America 250. By Pine Belt Wireless, neighbors you can call on. And by Little Drum, with a new location in Demopolis. Also brought to you by Robertson Banking, Spiller Furniture, U.S. Farm Raised Catfish, Black Warrior Electric Cooperative, Townsend Automotive, Plaza Golf Carts, Culpeper Electric, Nancy and Company, and by Maringo Insurance. And now to the Pine Belt Wireless broadcast booth with David Grizzard, Mike Randall, and the play-by-play voice of the Demopolis Tigers, Rob Pearson.
We are live at Tiger Stadium. I am Rob Pearson alongside Mike Randall down on the field, David Grizzard, the stat man. Ladies and gentlemen, Northside Rams from beautiful downtown Samantha, Alabama, are coming into Demopolis 8-0, ranked in the state, undefeated, and obviously of the whole season, and certainly in region play, averaging 50-9, the average score of them over their opponents. Your Tigers are 6-2, undefeated in region play. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing for the region championship. Blue Heat, everybody. It is a great night to be in Tiger Stadium. We are glad you're joining us here on 98.5 and WINL, DixieCountry.net. Randall, there's a little bit of a breeze. Actually, there's no breeze at the moment, and the sun has found its home in the western sky. It is a beautiful night here at Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. When I drove into the parking lot, I thought, man, this is going to be a money game. But the stands weren't full. The field was full. This senior night really brings out the moms and dads, because you had cheerleaders, band, flag girls, everybody that's a senior was out here on the field, not counting the football
and
team.
They will fill the stands when they get back up here. It's a good crowd. For 20 minutes before game time, a good crowd has come into the stadium. So we appreciate that, because these seniors deserve a lot of recognition for what they have done and continue to do for these Demopolis Tigers. But the Tigers have set themselves up, Randall, from the very beginning of this season when we had a coaching change and Ricky Woods started second week of July, to getting to know these players and sort of dealing with the first couple of games and sort of getting our legs under us and figuring out the offense, figuring out Coach Woods. And now here we are playing for the region championship and our 34th consecutive region win.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever be able to thank Coach Woods enough for what he's done for our kids, and taking over at just early in the preseason and building his offense, his defense, and everything. He didn't know the kids didn't know him, but they love him now, and his offense is simple enough for them to learn, but complicated enough that the other team is having a problem with it.
Yeah, well, we hope they continue to tonight. Let's take a quick timeout, Randall. When we come back, we will talk to Coach Woods and kind of recap last week's game over at Jemison. And then, of course, we will have his thoughts about tonight's game, region championship game against the Northside Rams, and we'll get you ready for kickoff. You're listening to pregame right here from Tiger Stadium on DixieCountry.net, WIN 98.5.
Score big with Robertson Banking Company. Whether you're driving down the field or making a smart financial play, we've got your back with extended hours, unbeatable service, and secure banking. Join the winning team today at Robertson Banking Company, where your financial future is always in the end zone. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Go Tigers!
If you've been to the American Village in Montevallo, you know how beautiful it is. Can you imagine having your own event there? Wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, bridal showers, birthday parties, family reunions, and many other celebrations can be held in the historic barn with all its rustic charm. How about the Liberty Hall Ballroom, patterned after the East Room of the White House? And the rotunda is Jeffersonian in style. Plentiful parking, shuttles, and personal attention from the staff are all a part of your American celebration. Visit AmericanVillage.org and click on private events to find out more.
It's back to school and back to comfort at Spiller Furniture and Mattress. And right now, sofas start at just $4.99. Perfect for family nights after a long school day. And our Big Man's Power Lift Recliner. Extra wide, zero gravity, only $15.59. And we have 5-piece dinette starting at $2.99. So, whether you're settling into a new semester or you need a fresh start, come shop at any of our 12 locations or online at SpillerFurniture.com. That's Spiller Furniture and Mattress, where you get big selection, friendly service, and credit.
This is P. Reynolds. As a member of your Black Warrior Electric Board of Trustees and as a banker, I understand the importance of strong financial principles and recognizing real value. I can say with great confidence that Black Warrior Electric provides our members real value, dependable service at low rates. Dollars received from Black Warrior's customers go back into the system to invest in equipment and manpower needed to reward you, our members, through low-cost, reliable power. Black Warrior Electric, a member-owned cooperative providing reliable, economical service to West Central Alabama since 1939.
If premium luxury is what you want, Townsend Automotive in Demopolis has it. A 23 model Cadillac XT5 just rolled in under 63,000 miles. This burgundy model with light leather interior can be yours today for under $30,000.
Retail price is over $32,000.
This Cadillac won't be here long. Come drive it today at Townsend in Demopolis. Tell Townsend what you want and what you want to pay. Townsend Automotive, the most trusted family name in automotive for over 6 decades. Community-driven in Demopolis.
Hi, I'm Jimbo Hall from Marion Junction, Alabama. It means a lot to be named Alabama's Catfish Farmer of the Year. My family is proud to provide healthy, sustainable fish for your family's table and to create good jobs for Alabama. Always look for the U.S. Farm-Raised Catfish seal to make sure you're getting your best. Thank you for supporting local catfish farmers. Find recipes and restaurants at uscatfish.com.
Pre-game continues here at Tiger Stadium. We're going to check in with Mike Randall's interview with Coach Ricky Woods. So talking about last week's win over Jemison. This is Coaches Randall and Woods.
Coach, we'll close the book on last week's opponent, Jemison. Tigers went up to Jemison and kind of took care of business, I think, like we thought we'd do, Coach.
Yeah, we played well. We went up there and, we really actually didn't play down to their level. We just played and got better. So I was happy with our performance. And, Jemison just wasn't very, they were, was not very talented. But, they played hard. I take my hats off to them.
Coach, a lot of teams, especially smaller schools like ours, they kind of have ups and downs. They'll have a good crop of kids, for a year or so, then the talent level will go down. It seemed like Jemison never changes, and I'm not putting them down. It's just a fact. As long as we played them, they never have really had an outstanding team. They might have one or two good ball players, but not really sure what causes that. I guess it's heredity.
Well, I don't know. A lot of times these same communities, even where I was from, football was, really the sport, and then you had baseball behind it, and then basketball. And they've never been real good in basketball because, all their fathers and their grandfathers and their uncles, they played football, so the emphasis was on football. And, I don't know how Jemison is in baseball. It may be their folks played baseball. But I really don't have an answer, but it's sort of people, in these small communities, that's just, what their daddy plays, usually what they play. They may branch off a little bit, but, it's just, and even their mother, basketball or whatever, it just sort of a family trait, I guess you talking about genetically or heredity. And that may have something to do with it, but I really don't have an answer for that.
Coach, one thing that I was proud of last week is evident that you and the coaching staff had done a good job, because sometimes it's hard to prepare kids for a team that you're pretty sure you're going to beat. And we came out the gate firing all shots against Jemison.
Yeah, I thought a lot of them played really, really well. I mean, we threw and caught well, and they really didn't score, but on the second group. So, Newell made all that 5 extra points, and that was good. And so, I was proud of them. I sure was. We were just a better football team Friday than we've been.
Coach, was there any players that stood out offensively and defensively for you?
Well, I don't know. Offensively, both our receivers caught well, and Carlos had a good game, and I know JT made one of the best catches of the year. Stretched out and caught one. It was hard to catch and early in the game, which is a good one. But I don't think anybody had a bad performance, which is the main thing.
Coach, I always ask this question, and hopefully I get a good answer. Did we come out of the game pretty healthy?
We did. Braxton hurt his knee, so he's he's going to dress, but it's going to be hard for him to play. He's tried to make it through this week and tough it out, and I appreciate that and admire him for it. But he just can't push off on his leg like he can to block and run routes. So he's going to be with us, and he's going to be dressed, and he's going to be on extra point, and he's going to be on hands if we need him. And he should be ready next Friday. But he's come a long way because he couldn't hardly walk the other night. And he still can't walk without a limp. I told him he looked like Chester on Gunsmoke. He had no idea who that was. I told him, go home and test your daddy. He'll know who Chester on Gunsmoke is.
He needs to ride home with me. I watch Gunsmoke every day, Coach.
Yeah, but he's walking like Chester right now. See, but he's going to be fine. It's nothing major, but it's just a situation where he's really, really put forth effort and tried to play, but it just won't let him.
Yeah, we kind of hate that. Our senior tight end, Braxton Vice, has been key to this season, Randall. And on the play that he was injured on, he'll be back, by the way, but on the play he was injured on, it was needless. Jemison was down 35-8 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter on a running clock, and they kicked an onside kick. And that's what hurt a senior tight end. I'm probably more mad about that than I am anything. The Jemison coach just, frankly, doing a stupid thing, but that we suffered the consequences of it in tonight's game with our senior tight end being out. So, and you can quote me on that if you want to. Look, it was a good win for the Tigers, and it sets up a region championship game between your Tigers and the Rams of Northside, which is coming up after this break. We will hear from Coach Woods and Mike Randall as we preview Northside. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Let me tell you a thing or two about the people who don't compromise. For starters, they love a nice, cold Pepsi Zero Sugar. Why? Because it's delicious, it's refreshing, and it has zero sugar. How's that for not compromising? They're the sort of person that likes surf with their turf. Because who decided beef shouldn't have a buddy? So crack open a Pepsi Zero Sugar and taste what it's like to have it all. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero sugar done right. That's what I like.
Plaza Golf Cart Sales, located on Highway 80 in Demopolis, offering golf carts by EasyGo, Yamaha, Club Car, and more. Plaza is West Alabama's largest cart dealer. Even though golf cart and accessories at a great price is what they're famous for, they also offer commercial industrial use, customized carts, on-the-road conversions, and everything you'll need for hunting and land management use. Plaza Golf Carts and Tiger Football, a winning combination. Culpeper Electric in downtown Demopolis, offering a full line of electrical supplies for industrial, commercial, and residential customers. Since 1926. Ask any repairman around. If Culpeper doesn't have it, they can get it. Culpeper, offering outstanding customer service for almost 100 years. Demopolis High School Tigers and Culpeper Electric, a winning combination. Nancy & Company Fine Jewelry, located downtown Demopolis, wishes to say thank you to all the DHS Tiger fans for their support. And because of that support, Nancy & Company is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. For all your jewelry needs, whether it's a new purchase or for expert repairs, Nancy & Company is Tiger Nation's first choice.
Wyndham Motor Company in Demopolis is your locally owned and operated Chevrolet dealer. Our recipe for success is simple. Treat customers the right way before, during, and after the sale and give them a great deal. Our goal is to be everyone's automobile dealer no matter what your situation. Visit us on the web at wyndhammotorco.com. Give us a call at 334-289-0370 or come see us in person on the corner of Highway 80 and 43 in the great metropolis of Demopolis.
If Pine Belt's got it, we got it. I'm Mike Reynolds with Broad South Communications, which owns and manages radio stations, social media, and the video production operation. The best thing about Pine Belt is customer service. It's rare, but when we have any service issue, we call Pine Belt folks that we know.
I'm John Nettles, Pine Belt's president. Since 1958, we have been committed to bringing first-class services to West Central Alabama. We truly appreciate each of you also doing your best for our community. Come see us on the web at pinebelt.net or stop by any of our local offices. Pine Belt, neighbors you can call on.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, getting you set for Demopolis Northside, the region championship in 2025. Mike Randall caught up with Coach Ricky Woods to preview this game. Here's what he had to say.
Coach Woods, we've got a big game tonight. Northside coming to town. Coach, this one will be for all the marbles. It looks like it's coming down to a one-game season as far as for the playoffs. Coach, what does Northside look like to you?
Well, they've got a really good football team. I mean, they're 8-0, and I think they lead maybe the state in scoring. So, I think that we have a good plan on both sides of the ball. They've worked on us a couple of weeks, and we've worked on them a couple of weeks. So, I'm sure they got a good plan against us. But we're gonna have to make them punt some, and we're gonna have to be able to run the football effectively. And of course, we got to throw the ball some tonight, so we're gonna have to open it up a little bit. But I tell you what, I told the kids, this is why you coach, and this is why you play big games. It's supposed to come down to this. I mean, the last two teams, the best two teams in the region, going for first and second. They both got home field advantage, but I've looked forward to this. We've had a really, really good week practice. It seemed like the week flew by because everybody was sort of intense, and I know I was. But the kids have been real receptive and practiced really well, and they're excited about it, and I'm excited about it, and the coaches, and I'm sure the community is. But it should be a great atmosphere. It should be a packed house, and we just gotta play to win. It's like I told them, you can wish in one hand and hope in another, and you got to play to win. They got to coach, and we got to play. But I feel good about it, and the kids feel good about it. So, this is an exciting time. It's for these kids because they played for a lot of regional championship. But the seniors, this will be their last regular season game on this field too. So that'll mean something to them. And we're senior laden. We got a bunch of seniors, about all of them, except about 2 or 3. So it's got you know how much it means to those kids. And their senior night, the parents will be here, and their aunts and their uncles, and brothers and sisters. So it's a good night for football.
Coach, every year, no matter who I'm calling a game with on the radio, it seems like we point toward 2 times of the year as being the most exciting days in high school football. Is the day of that first game that we've been waiting on since last year, and the first round of the playoffs. And this has all the same characteristics as the first game of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about it. It sort of gets you a seed, another regional banner here, and I know it's been a lot of them. And it's just a playoff atmosphere, because whether you win or lose this game is where you seed, for the second round. Because if you can win this game, you play, the first 2 rounds at home, guaranteed this year. But if you lose this, you got the first round at home, and then you're probably going to be on the road the second round. So it's a seeding process.
Coach, as far as their team, who do we have to stop to beat them?
Well, the quarterback is really, really good. He gets the ball out of his hand. We're going to have to try to get to him a little bit. We're going to pressure him a little bit. And, of course, they got that big old running back. You got to get him down before he gets started because he'll run over you. But all 4 receivers are pretty good, and their best 3 players on defense, I think, are the 3 inside linebackers. And, we got to be able to block them. But I think they're pretty unified. I think that I think we got to stop. I know they built on throwing, and they take that big old running back and you flush out there and he runs it and he just scored. I think we got to stop the run first. Even though they throw all the time, because they're throwing RPOs. If you stop the run, you leave nothing but the RPOs. Yeah,
a lot of people just watch games and don't really know what they're watching. They don't understand they like to see the pass, and I do too. But if you can run it, you don't ever have to throw one.
And if I could run it and make first downs, I never would throw a ball ever. But no, you can't do that. And, of course, if we didn't have all them RPOs, they'd crowd the box so bad that you couldn't. And, we're going to throw the ball tonight. JW does a tremendous job reading out the RPOs. And, I counted the other day, I think we got 6 called RPOs that we run differently. And it's sort of hard people just latch on to one. It's scored. You know how they covered up certain RPOs and what defense is, which ones I call. And our receivers pick it up. I mean, they have to look for, they don't even have to hear JW. They just look for what I call from the side. So when they, Fred can be on the other end of the field, and I call it, but he don't have to get back in the huddle. He just knows what we're going to run. And then JW does check a little at the line, and he looks at them when they check,
Coach, that's one thing, talking about calling these plays, that's one thing that's really impressed me about the team this year. You and Coach Oakes got here a little bit late and installed your offense, but our kids seem to have picked up on it pretty quick.
They did. They really, really did. Credit to them. They're very intelligent. And because it's just sort of complicated the way we do things. We tried to make it the least complicated we can, but, offenses today hitting running right and left, the power and running the toss now. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He's got to be able to think. And JW's really smart, and he does. And you've got to have those guys that can run the RPOs like Fred and JP. I mean, they're really good at it. And, you got your line and, your protection and, the back. Sometimes we leave it in him, sometimes we don't. So it's a lot. It just takes a lot of reps, too. I mean, which we didn't have. We were really, really late, because we're about right now where we'd have been when game 1 if we'd have been here earlier. I mean, in all year. I mean, that's how, we will never put in everything we got, and I won't even try, because it just takes so long,
Yeah. Coach, back in the old days, you went into the huddle and you came out of the huddle knowing that you were going to throw it or you're going to run it. Now we get to the line of scrimmage and snap the ball, and you still don't know till the quarterback pretty much decides.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. So, but they've done really, really well, and I'm real pleased. And it's been a really enjoyable year. We just need to cap it off for the regional championship. But I'm going to tell them tonight before we go out there. I know they're going to play as hard as they can. We're going to coach as hard as we can, but I'm going to love them the same whether we win, lose, or draw after the game, because I know they're going to give their best, and that's all they can do. But I really feel like we've got a great game plan, and we got a great bunch of kids, and I think they're going to leave everything on the line. And if we do this, I feel good about us winning the game.
Coach Ricky Woods and Mike Randall getting us set for kickoff. We are moments away. We will keep it here. I will tell you that the Tigers are all-time 1-0 against Northside. This is Northside's first time to ever come to Demopolis. Your Tigers have come through the run-through on the left side wearing their royal blue jerseys with the white numerals trimmed in black, with the white plants, royal blue stripes down the side, white helmets, royal blue stripe in the middle, a logo on the left and the numbers on the right. Northside is going to, they won the toss, elected to defer, and they will kick going east to west or left to right as we sit from our 50-yard line press box. They are wearing black or very dark blue pants with the white jerseys, the navy blue numerals that are easy to see, light blue trim, a white helmet similar to the Tigers with the navy blue stripe. It is a beautiful night for football, and this is the region championship. Both teams undefeated in region, but Northside undefeated on the whole season, 8-0. And so far, Northridge has just rolled everybody they've played. They've won every region game by an average of 53-11. Your Tigers have won every region game by an average of 34-14. And we are ready to go. Toe has met letter. Blue heat, everybody, wherever you are and listening. Tucker Caps will field it near the goal line and bring it out. 15, 20, 30, 40, 45, and knocked down short of the 45-yard line right there. A big return by Tucker Caps running up the middle, and the Tiger offense will have it first.
If you want a good run back on a kickoff, kick it to a outfielder. Tucker center fielder on the baseball team and runs like it.
They spotted Tucker down at the 46-yard line. Great field position for your Tigers to start this very important football game against the highly ranked Northside Rams from Samantha. Tigers come out with Fred Aldridge lined up to the right side, and J.P. Powell is the slot receiver on that right side. Tigers have a tight end on the right as well. Bryant Dees is an H-back, and Jamarcus Davis is a running back, and J.W. McAlpin will hand off to him. No running yards up the middle, maybe one, if not anything. They were ready for that one along that offensive front. Connor Reynolds is the center. We have a different tight end in the game. I'll have to catch who that is. Cadence Bruno. Cadence Bruno is the tight end. He's lined up on the right. He's in for Braxton Vice. Second down 10 for the Tigers, just underway from the 46. Northside's crowding the line of scrimmage. Tigers will hand off to Davis to the near side. He has the corner, gets across the 50, near the 47-yard line. He'll be 3 yards short of the line to gain. Third down and 3 coming up, but a nice 7-yard pickup.
Rob, the running back that time got outside, and I was kind of hoping he'd try a little shake and bake that time, but he tried to run over the cornerback, and the guy was able to knock him down. But it's going to be a manageable third and about 2.
Tigers have Garrett Hilchey on this near side along with Joe Keith Means on the left side of Connor Reynolds. The right side's Foster Freeman and Garrett Hilchey. Third down 3. Toss sweep to the near side. Jamarcus Davis has it, has a first down. He has right out of first down, is wrestled out of bounds. A nice run by Jamarcus Davis and a good seal block on this near side by, I believe it was Garrett Hilchey. First down, Blue Heat.
Good play call that time, getting him outside, picking up a big first down to start this game.
I may have said Garrett Hilchey starting at right tackle. He's the left tackle. Hunter Lolly is the right tackle. Fred Aldridge is split out wide to the right. Powell split out wide to the left. First and 10, Blue Heat from the 43-yard line in Ram territory. McAlpin will throw. Straight drop back. He is looking deep. He has a man, J.P. Powell, behind the defense. He's cut out, dropped it. Incomplete at the 10. Powell adjusted a little bit on that ball right at the 10-yard line, and he had a chance there, but we got behind him there, Randall.
Well, anybody that knows that if I say it hit him in a bad spot, it hit him in a bad spot. All 10 fingers.
Yep. We had a chance there, but you got to test them. You got to make them respect the deep ball, and Powell did just that. So
and it's a beautiful throw by McAlpin.
It was. Second down 10 for the Tigers. They're getting the play in from Coach Davis, and it's 10 on the play clock. They've got to hurry. They've got to hurry. We're not lined up good. We're going to take time out. Do we know? 3, 2, 1. We're going to get a delay. We did. We got a delay of game.
Coach called timeout.
Oh, did he? Okay, they do get the timeout before the flag comes out. So the time is out, Tigers. It is going to be 2nd and 10 when we come back. We're just underway here at Tiger Stadium for this region championship game. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Little Drug Company is proud to announce the opening of their newest location in Demopolis, located inside the old CVS building on Highway 80. Little Drug Company is a Health Mart pharmacy with a tradition of exceptional customer service going back several generations. Little Drug is proud to offer the convenience of a drive-thru at the Demopolis location and is excited to introduce this pill to the Demopolis area. Stop in today to learn more about the convenience of prescriptions packaged for daily use. Found only at Little Drug Company.
We're back here at Tiger Stadium. We're facing a 2nd down 10. The ball is inside Ram territory at the 43-yard line, just underway here in this football game. 10 minutes, 21 seconds going to first quarter. This is the first drive. McAlpin in shotgun formation will throw again. He's looking far side. He's got a man incomplete.
Oh, my Lord.
Now, Carlo James just dropped it, and nobody hates it worse than Carlo James does. But boy,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're not going to hate that worse than Carlo James does. The senior knew he had a lot of running room on that far side, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now. A couple of good plays there called by Coach Ricky Woods. Carlo needs to get his head up. We got a long football game to play here. Long football game. The Tigers will split out 2 wide receivers to the left. Cadence Bruno is a tight end to the right. We've got Caleb Branch in at H-back. We will throw it. McAlpin under some rush. He finds a man. It is incomplete. That one was knocked away by the safety for Northside. It will bring up 4th down and 10. The safety came over, covered a lot of ground. The Tigers will punt.
Yeah, it's a really nice play by the safety. That would have been a completion for a first down, if not more. Safety just did a great job of slipping in there and knocking the ball down.
Carlo James has the best hands for any running back we have. Is the reason he was out there, and they just didn't look it in, and missed an opportunity there. So 4th and 10, McAlpin is the punter. The Northside Rams will send 2 guys deep. He's standing in his own 45 for this snap. It's a high snap, but he fields it, and it's a short punt. My goodness gracious, a short punt. It is and it takes a Northside hop, and it's going to be a negative yards punt. J.W. McAlpin will down his own punt. It's a minus 1 yard punt. There is a sequence of plays here. We've had 2 drops and a minus 1 yard punt to start this football game. After the first down that the Tigers had, they're still in Northside territory, but the ball's at the 44. All right.
Well, so far, we couldn't do anything much more wrong than what we've done on that first series.
The plan has been good, but the execution has not quite been there. The Tigers come out with 10 men on the line of scrimmage on defense. Fred Aldridge will be the corner on this near side. Monte Charleston will be the corner on the far side. Bo Davis is a linebacker. Josiah Callgrove is sort of playing safety at 5 yards deep.
You see Coach's philosophy on playing these guys?
Bill Oliver's 1992 defense. They will throw. They're under a rush. They're going to throw it deep, looking near far side. It is incomplete. They'll get Tucker Caps for a pass interference.
Yeah, I'd like to appeal that call.
Well, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't interfere with him. He just covered him about as well as you could cover somebody, and they got him for interference. I don't know how you play that any better if you're Tucker Caps, and it's going to cost us 15 yards. Caps was running with him stride for stride. He read the pass receiver. He didn't grab him at all. He stuck his hand out when the ball got there, knocked it away, and they called a pass interference. They'll move it 15 yards into Tiger territory to the 41-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Northside.
Rob, I hate to bring it up, but where are the officials from?
Tuscaloosa. That was a horrible call. Horrible. First and 10 Northside from the 41. Northside has 2x2, 2 wide receivers left, 2 right. They have a big running back in the middle, number 24, Bennett Green. Green will get the handoff up the middle. He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage. Bo Davis will finally put him down inside the 40 to the 38, a gain of 3.
Also with an assist by number 33, Sean Van Horn on the play.
Bennett Green is a junior, 6 foot, 210 pounds. He is a bruising running back. Kavion Rouser is the nose guard for the Tigers.
Rob, he gave us problems last year, didn't he?
He did. He did. Sean Van Horn is a defensive tackle. Markel Eldridge is the other defensive tackle. We mentioned Bryce McElroy and Bo Davis. Here come second down 7 in Tiger territory to 38, Northside Rams. Quarterback will take it. Straight drop back pass. Under some pressure, will roll out to the far side. He has a man out there. It's complete, and he'll have a first down. It's to the 24-yard line. A nice play by quarterback Jim Mixon. Jim Mixon's that's not correct. Jackson Rhodes is the quarterback who rolled to his left and found a receiver who got open, and he made a good pass and catch there.
Yeah, it was a nice pass. Pretty good rush that time by the Tigers.
Yep. The rush has been coming from the quarterback's right side. They're throwing it to the left. 2x2 they go. First and 10 from the 24. Up the straight drop back throw. Now he'll roll out to the far side again, and he'll find a man again. It's a first down again to 10. Breaks the tackle to the 5. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Northside scores with 8 minutes, 53 seconds to go.
With an assist.
And they will attempt the extra point. This is a high-scoring offense. They average 50 points a game on the season. on rolls to the left. You get the quarterback rolling again away from his body, and he still makes a couple of good throws there. This extra point is up, and it is good, and Northside leads 7-0 here early on here in this first quarter. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Established in 1900, Merchants and Farmers Bank has had the opportunity to provide banking services for clients throughout West Alabama for over 120 years. Much has changed over the years, but the bank's commitment to personal service and finding solutions for their customers has not. In addition to its original Utah location, Merchants and Farmers Bank has added a loan office in Demopolis. The Demopolis office is proud to sponsor Demopolis High School football.
We're back live here at Tiger Stadium. I think the officials have just charged the Tigers with a timeout. I don't know if anybody called one. The White Hat Roosters coming down here to talk to Coach Ricky Woods, who is telling him but two things. One is that wasn't pass interference, and the other one is our ends are getting held, and there was no timeout there on the play. It was an official timeout, so no one will be charged with the timeout. 8 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. Northside leads 7-0. Northside, the beneficiary of some really lucky plays there. The Tigers have dropped a couple of passes, and they were the beneficiary of a phantom pass interference. A short kick now being fielded at the 25-yard line by Fred Aldridge, who will be hit across the 30 and knocked out of bounds near the 34-yard line.
Coach Woods went down.
Oh, no. Yeah, I see. He's back up. They don't make them like they used to anymore. First and 10 Tigers from the 33-yard line. This is a big drive for this Tiger team to try to regain a little composure after that start.
I tell you what, in a nutshell, we got to start catching the football. That first drive, we missed a touchdown pass, and then we missed another first down pass. We've got to catch the ball. It's not that hard.
Aldridge and Powell will split out wide to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Tigers facing a 5-man front. We'll run the ball to Davis up the middle. Picks his hole, has 5. He gets across the 40. He's just short of the first down, but he's picked up 9 yards on the play. A nice run by Jamarcus Davis up to the 42. Second and 1 gets to open up the playbook a little bit, Randall. Northside is playing the same defense they played all year. They stack that line of scrimmage and really dare you to throw. The Tigers can throw. They just need to catch the ball a little bit better tonight. Jamarcus Davis running back there with J.W. McAlpin. Aldridge and Powell are split to the near side. We will run it to Davis to the wide side. He gets to the corner. He's got the 50. He's to the 40, and he's down inside of Ram territory to the 39-yard line, and now they're going to call a holding on the Tigers. They saw holding that time, and they got it on your Tigers. There's been holding on just about every play, but this time they call it on the Tigers. Yep, holding on the Tigers around that far side. I can kind of see that when Randall, the play was designed to go inside. Jamarcus Davis broke it outside, and that's usually when you get a holding. Usually when you get a holding call when something like that happens, it's just got to be called both ways that way. So take away the run by Davis, and it'll be second down and 11. The ball should be spotted at the 32-yard line. 7:58 to go in the first quarter. Northside leads 7-0. The Tigers have got to get out of their own way here. Certainly good enough. The execution hasn't been there. We got to line up in a hurry. 15 left to go. Coach Woods is going to call timeout because we ain't quite sure how to line up, even when we had time on the play clock. Time is out on the field. Tigers trailing 7-0. 7:46 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
We have over 180 years of combined experience in our staff. Come see us in downtown Demopolis or on the web at moringoins.com.
Back here at Tiger Stadium. Again, the execution for the Tigers, if it start clicking, it's still early. 7:46 to go in the first quarter. We just spotted Northside 7 points. Second down 11 for your Tigers. Ball at the 32-yard line in Tiger territory. Tigers will run it with J.W. McAlpin rolling out to the far side. Under a heavy rush, he'll try to throw it downfield. It is knocked away by Northside, incomplete. Third down 11, nobody was open that time. McAlpin just trying to make a play, and it was a nice knock away by the defense on the play.
Was that number 3 or 2?
I think it was 2, Randall, that knocked the ball away.
I tell you, they're at that second level. They got some really good athletes back there. We've had guys open just for a second, and not that the ball took a long time to get there. It didn't, but they covered some ground and were able to knock down 2 passes so far already.
Third and 11. Possession down for your Tigers at their own 32. They're in a 5-3 defense. Daring us to throw, and we will. Straight drop back. Throws it over the middle for Powell, and it is Ty. Gets Powell, stole it from him. The great play by senior J.P. Powell. It looked like it was intercepted. Randall Powell took it from him.
Yeah, I think Powell just took the ball away from him. It was a good play by the safety. Had our man covered, but the pass was well thrown, and the former quarterback just took the ball away from him. Big first down there with 7 minutes, 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Demopolis trailing 7-0.
All the way up to the 41-yard line in Ram territory. First down, Blue Heat. 1st and 10 now for your Tigers. We will run it far side. Jamarcus Davis has a little bit of a hole. Cuts it up. He'll get about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Up to the 36-yard line. Tigers will still continue to try to ground and pound a little bit.
Nice 5-yard gain on first down.
A big drive right here for the Tigers to answer that score by Northside, Randall. Powell will split out wide to the left. Fred Aldridge wide to the right. We'll line up Cadence Bruno, the tight end, to the left. Bryant Dees up back to the right. Jamarcus Davis is the running back there with McAlpin. 6 on the play clock. They'll send Powell in motion. We'll throw it. McAlpin, rather, is
on this side over
this
here.
way to Jamarcus Davis, and it is incomplete. It was underthrown, nearly intercepted by the linebacker, and Davis was behind the linebacker, but McAlpin just underthrew it a little bit, so it's 3rd down and 5.
Sorry, I got a little excited there when I saw him break into the open, but that was a long play, a long pass all the way across the field from the far side of the logo in the middle of the field back toward the Demopolis bench, and the ball just stayed in the air a little bit too long, but it had to.
It was a throwback, Randall. You sort of get the play all going one way, and you kind of throw it across the field and hope that they fell asleep on him, but they did not. A nice play by the linebacker. 3rd down 5 from the 36 in Ram territory, and the Tigers have to call timeout again. And Coach Woods is upset, and they've called their 3rd timeout with 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Time is out on the field. Tigers trailing 7-0. You're listening to Tiger football here on Dixie Country 98.5.
At Nahiola Credit Union, we'd like to thank our members for their continued support over 65 years. We look forward to continuing to give back to the communities we serve and providing for our members' financial needs for years to come. Let us be your provider for all your consumer and commercial needs. For more information on joining Nahiola Credit Union, be sure to visit at www.nahiola.com or stop by one of the branches in Demopolis, Livingston, Pennington, and Butler. NCUA insured, equal housing lender.
We're back, 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Tigers trailing 7-0. Coach Woods has already used up all 3 of his timeouts, trying to get his team calmed down and in the right set. Bo Davis is now into the game for the Tigers. He'll be a tight end on this near side. on a passing down. You would think 3rd and 5. Bryant Dees is behind him. Aldridge and Powell are split out to the right, which is the short side of the field. Davis is the running back. McAlpin will call the ball and hand it to Davis to the left side. Davis is met. He gains about 4 yards. He's going to be just shy of the first down. He's about a foot shy, Randall, from my perspective. And the Tigers will probably keep the offense right there on the field with the ball at the 32-yard line.
Bo being at the tight end had an opportunity for a takedown over there, and he did. He took his guy down on the play.
4th and 1, a big play in this drive in Ram territory from the 32. Got to get it to the 31. Bo Davis is the tight end to the right. Here we go. The snap, the handoff to Davis, first down. He's going to have his first down across the 30, near the 29-yard line, a gain of 2, or a gain of 3, rather.
Yeah, good job by the middle of the line, starting with Connor Reynolds on the play. Also a nice block there by number 57, Joe Keith Means.
Tigers come back with Braxton Weiss now back in at tight end. Carlo James will come in at running back, and our H-back will be Caleb Branch. We call the little H. Tigers have to hurry now. 10 seconds on the play clock. Aldridge and Powell split out to the left. We will throw. McAlpin will throw straight, drop back under some rush, lets it go high, and Powell will get knocked down. No flag. That was Aldridge knocked down. It's intercepted. He's got it to 20, to the 30, and be knocked down. It was intercepted. Aldridge is asking for pass interference, and, buddy, you're just not going to get it tonight. And, frankly, I think it was not interference.
Well, I don't think that was pass interference.
No.
He really just threw that one up for grabs.
Yeah, if McAlpin felt the rush and just threw it in Aldridge's direction, and Aldridge had to sort of change direction and get to it. And I think the two people out there bumped into each other, and Aldridge fell down on the play. Now the Tigers having to rush Caleb Branch in on defense. It's 1st and 10 for Northside at the 33-yard line. They will hand the ball off and cut it up the middle. Tigers will have him down near the 35. That'll be a gain of 2. Nice tackle by Will Compton on the play.
I think we're getting kind of rowdy over there on the far side of the field. 3 of their guys jumped up and started pointing to the official, begging for a call. I don't know who it is over there, but
well, they ain't got to beg much. They're going to get it. 2nd down, 8. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Northside leads 7-0. Have the ball. They've got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tigers crowding the line of scrimmage. They will throw. Ball gets away from the quarterback. Bo Davis is held, and they will call it. And if the pass gets away, we're going to tackle the man after about a 3-yard gain, but they will get that hold. Ricky Woods is asking Rooster why he didn't call it.
Yeah,
it was right in front of him.
The official on this far side over here called it, but Rob, your buddy, he's blind tonight.
I don't know how in the world he missed that. Tigers, Bo Davis, it was a good hold by the man who did it, because Bo Davis was about to take the quarterback's head off.
You know, a tip-off to let you know if it's a hold or not. These jerseys are tight-fitting jerseys, and our kid's jersey was stretched out about 1.5 feet.
Yeah. If we were wearing tearaways, Randall, Bo would have to go get a new jersey.
He'd have a handful of jerseys laying on the ground out there.
2nd down now and 18. Ball's at the 25-yard line. The first real mistake Northside's made tonight. 2 wides to the left, 2 wides to the right. They'll call for the ball. They will throw it. Still under rush, going to throw it near side. It is completed against Coleman. It's now on feet, 50, 40, 30. We're going to finally drag him down inside the 20. And I don't know what's going on this near side, but there's got to be something going on. But anyway, he's going to be we got to deal with a situation here on this near sideline. We're going to put Fred Aldridge back in because that ball was up for grabs, and Northside was able to come up with that play. There's something going on that's not right there, Randall.
The defensive back on this side, he didn't know how to line up in front of him, beside him, inside, outside, and they hollered right pretty much as the ball was snapped.
Yeah, there's.
He didn't know what he was doing.
There's something else going on there. I'm not sure what. Anyway, the Northside's going to run it up the middle. He has maybe 2 yards up to the 20-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play would be 2nd and 8.
Josiah Colgrove made the unassisted tackle on the play.
Yep, he moves the ball up to the 20-yard line in Tiger territory. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Northside's a good football team, but the Tigers have certainly given them a lot of opportunities here. 2nd down 8. Tigers have had what I consider to be a good plan. It just has not been executed properly. They're calling for the ball. They will throw. Straight drop back, has a man over the middle. Is complete touchdown. A great play that time because we are now, the 2 defensive backs are sort of looking at each other like whose man was that? And it was no one's, I guess. J.J. Case caught it over the middle for a touchdown. A nice play call by Robbie Jones, the coach on the far side, because he caught our defense second-guessing our plan. And it's 13-0 with 2 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the first quarter. Snap is good and the kick is up. And it is no good. The kick is no good. So, 2 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tigers trailing 13-0. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Score big with Robertson Banking Company. Whether you're driving down the field or making a smart financial play, we've got your back with extended hours, unbeatable service, and secure banking. Join the winning team today at Robertson Banking Company, where your financial future is always in the end zone. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Tigers!
Back live here at Tiger Stadium. Tigers trailing 13-0 against the high-powered Northside Rams. And the Tigers have had a turnover tonight. Oh, we've had a negative 1-yard punt. And we've had some just blown assignments on defense, quite frankly. We have a couple of drop passes. And Northside just doesn't need any help. And we've given it to them, and they're a good football team. Don't take anything away from what they are able to do on a normal basis, but you got to show up and play when it's a region championship game. So far, it has been a struggle. Tigers are going to field this kick at the 30-yard line. It's Fred Aldridge, who gets to the 35 and nothing more. Well, the possessions get bigger now, Randall. Trailing 13-0.
Yeah, we really need to answer now. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Still a lot of game left to play, but we've really done nothing to stop them yet. Nope. Don't even know what kind of punter they have.
I'm not sure they do. They average 50 points a game. Their punter may work for Maytag as a sideline job. Aldridge is wide to the right. Powell's wide to the left on 1st and 10 from our own 35. Tigers have Braxton Weiss back in the game at tight end. Bryant Dees is right behind him. Jamarcus Davis is the running back. Davis will get the handoff to the near side. He has a man, the linebacker drags him down after a 1-yard gain on the play up to the 36. Coach Ricky Woods has got his work cut out for him tonight just to get to his team's composure. Back in this football game, they're good enough to compete here. But it's been the mistakes. McAlpin bringing the play in with 15 on the play clock. Tight ends to the right. Powell is to the right. Aldridge to the left. 2nd down 9 from the 36. We'll throw the ball far side. It is incomplete. Jake Powell had it close to the first down yardage, but it falls incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down 9.
I tell you, they've got some really talented kids on that second level back there. Yep. We're not able to get much separation.
No, they're just playing straight man too, Randall. I mean, there's no guessing of what they're doing. They just don't think our receivers can get open against their defensive backs.
So far, they're right.
Well, when we have been open, we got to catch the ball. Straight drop back pass on 3rd and 9. We'll throw it deep. We're looking for Fred Aldridge, who's behind the receiver. They've got it! He's got it! Fred Aldridge, touchdown! 64 yards! And the Tigers are on the board. When you take chances on defense, sometimes you get burned, and that's what happened right there. And Fred Aldridge made the most of his opportunity. A perfect pass from J.W. McAlpin, and the Tigers are on the board with 1:49 to go in the first quarter.
That feels good.
Yeah.
He heaved that ball, Rob. I mean, he slung
and no
it.
flags. He did. I mean,
he reached. Wow.
You know, Fred used to drop that ball, Randall. He caught it over his shoulder, and he caught that one, though. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good.
I tell you what, it's hard to say how important that touchdown was right there. We were fixing to dig ourselves in a hole that we couldn't escape from.
13-7 your score here in the first quarter of an exciting football game. You're listening to Tiger Football in Dixon Country, 98.5.
Score big with Robertson Banking Company. Whether you're driving down the field or making a smart financial play, we've got your back with extended hours, unbeatable service, and secure banking. Join the winning team today at Robertson Banking Company, where your financial future is always in the end zone. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Tigers!
We're back live here at Tiger Stadium. 1:49 to go in the first quarter, and what has been a wild first quarter. Northside leading 13-7. Tigers will kick off. Noah Bachter will kick. Bachter puts a foot into it, kicks it to the near side, to the man at the 20-yard line. He brings it out to the 30, has a hold of the 40. He's on the 45. Bachter has to tackle him across the 50. Well, that wasn't good. Special teams so far tonight have been in Northside's favor. There's another example there. They bring it across the 50 to the 48.
Would you say that Nawaf made the tackle or he slipped down on Nawaf?
I'm going to give credit.
I'd give him a tackle
Noah
on that.
stood in there and made the tackle.
He was the last man between him and the goal line.
He didn't exactly make the guy see stars, but he made the tackle, Randall, and that's all that really matters. 2 wide receivers to the left and 2 to the right.
We need to see what their punter looks like.
We do.
1:40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Handoff up the middle. Tigers will hit him at the line of scrimmage and put him down. Nearly no gain on the play. I think they'll give him phantom credit for one just because. They'll move him up to the 47 or halfway between the 47 and 48. A gain of a half a yard that time. It was Bennett Green again.
Who got that tackle? Did y'all see?
I want to say Josiah Caldgrove. He's right there along with Kavion Rousing. 2nd down and 10, we'll say. Tigers crowding the line of scrimmage. They will throw again. Tigers giving rush. They have a man out there. It is incomplete. Imonte Charleston had a chance to intercept that ball, and he just knocked it away at the 30-yard line. He's wishing he had that one back. But it'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
We have had so many missed opportunities so far tonight, and we're still a minute left in the first quarter. That was a sure interception right there.
I think it surprised Monte how much of a chance he had there. 3rd down 10.
You think our kids have butterflies?
I think they did a little, yeah. It's a big game. 3rd down 10.
Look at this cornerback over here.
3 wide receivers to the left. Powell's in at quarterback. They go throw it. That's intercepted. It's intercepted. Bryce McElroy has it. And it's down at the 38-yard line in Northside territory. Bryce McElroy stepped in front of that pass and intercepted it. The Tigers have it with a minute to go in the first quarter. He's down at the 38-yard line in Rams territory. Yeah, Powell had come in at corner for the Tigers, but Bryce McElroy, the linebacker, stepped in front of the pass. They tried to set up a quick screen, and McElroy was there. 1st and 10 Tigers now from the 38. McAlpin will call for the ball with Davis in the backfield. Davis will get it to the right side. Pick his hole. He has a 1st down, 30. He's still loose. Davis is down at the 10-yard line. A shoestring tackle, no flags.
Yeah, good touchdown saving tackle that time by number 2 for Northside, but we were about an inch away from taking that one the distance. 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
Tigers have a 1st and 10, Randall, at the 11. They can't make a 1st down without scoring. The clock running inside of 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. McAlpin hands it to Davis again, right side. Picks his hole inside the 10. Inside the 5. To Marcus Davis. Evens the score with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. We are tied.
Good blocking right there by Hilchey and also by Big Connor on the play. That's just straight up the middle that time, and a good job by the running back of waiting for the hole to develop and then firing through it. Boys, we got a ball game.
Here we go.
Noah Bachter will attempt the extra point off of Powell's hold, and Bryant needs a snap to put the Tigers ahead by 1 here. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick.
Yes.
And your Tigers lead 14-13 with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. You are listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
I'm a random windstorm. Shaky, 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 shaky. Shaky, shaky. And if you got cut rate insurance, you could be picking up this tab yourself. So get Allstate. You could save some cash and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Call the Strickland Agency in Demopolis at 641-4330. At 641-4330.
Are you in good hands?
Back live here at Tiger Stadium. We're not through one quarter football yet. And we have seen a lot.
Onside.
They have found something up the middle.
I'm told that the internet is not working. I have no idea what's going on. A deep kick for Noah Bachter at the 12-yard line. It is fielded. They're trying to find a lane. They do not get one. He's tackled inside the 30, and a flag comes down. A flag comes down. Jake Card made the tackle, but a flag comes down behind the play. And the ball is down at the 27-yard line. But let's check this flag, Randall. It's going to be against the Tigers.
Seemed like he said holding.
Against the Tigers, though. Is that right?
Yeah.
He did say hold, but surely not hold against the kicking team.
How do you hold?
All right, let's see. Are they going to say what this penalty is? Hold against the Tigers. How? Can you get an explanation, Randy? They called a hold against the Tigers. The Tigers are the kicking team.
He said, the official said the call was that we grabbed their jersey and threw them.
Can you
and
not
that's
do
holding.
that?
Undoubtedly, you can't.
So the Rams.
That's a new one on me.
The Rams have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 38 now, at least. 21 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Rob, I know you like your buddy, but he needs to go on back to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, that was interesting. 1st and 10, they will throw. Northside straight drop back. Under pressure. He's going down. Markel Eldridge puts him down and gets that 10 yards back.
Great play by Markel Eldridge, showing great pursuit on the play.
11-yard loss. We'll take the penalty. 11-yard loss on the play. It is 2nd down and 21.
That's the last play of the first quarter.
That will end the first quarter. Your Tigers lead 14-13 here at Tiger Stadium at the end of 1. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
It's back to school and back to comfort at Spiller Furniture and Mattress. And right now, sofas start at just $4.99. Perfect for family nights after a long school day. And our Big Man's Power Lift Recliner. Extra wide, zero gravity, only $15.59. And we have 5-piece dinette starting at $2.99. So, whether you're settling into a new semester or you need a fresh start, come shop at any of our 12 locations or online at SpillerFurniture.com. That's Spiller Furniture and Mattress, where you get big selection, friendly service, and credit.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Well, somebody I want to thank here, Randall. I need to just shout out to Plaza Golf Cart Sales. Not only are they he's a proud sponsor of Tiger Football, but in one of the very first golf cart dealers here in Alabama. But Plaza Golf Carts has donated a golf cart for football and baseball. And the Tigers are able to use for their use. And so that golf cart comes in really handy. Thank you to David and gang at Plaza Golf Cart Sales.
Rob, let me add to that. Tomorrow is University of West Alabama's homecoming, and our cheerleaders will be in the parade, and our mascot will be riding in a golf cart from Plaza.
Cool. As we start the second quarter, Northside faces a second down 21. The ball's at their own 26-yard line. Following the sack by Markel Eldridge. Second and 21 now for Northside. 3 wides to the left. Straight drop back pass. Under some pressure, he has a man over the middle of the field, and it is incomplete. And great coverage and no flags by Tucker Capps right there. That's how you play it, Randall. Can't do it any better than that.
Yeah, Tucker had him step for step and was able to knock the ball down. No penalty flags on the play.
Should have been.
Great job by shut up, David. Should have been great deflection by Tucker Capps, who just played in phase with him that time and knocked the ball away. This third down 21. Possession down for the Rams from their own 26-yard line. A third and 21. 3 wides to the right, 1 to the left. Jake Powell is the cornerback on this near side. They're going to throw it. He's under a little rush. He's going to scramble. Looking downfield as a man. Incomplete. They gave us a drop. In and out of the hands of their receiver, Keitlinger. And it'll be 4th down at 21.
Yeah, Tucker Capps was on him, but not close enough, and the ball hit him in the hands. He just dropped it.
That quarterback does a great job of keeping his eyes downfield. We have not made him uncomfortable yet, Randall, and I know that was the game plan by Coach Luke Tucker. Try to get there in the backfield and disrupt his game. And he continues to look downfield and find receivers when he scrambles.
And here's the punting team.
They are out there. I don't know who the punter is, but neither do they.
I think it's 12.
12, I think.
Okay. Well, that's Evan Taylor. It's a high snap. He gets the ball away. Low kick. A low kick that bounces. And Fred Aldridge will pick it up to 38. Makes a man miss at the 40. 45, 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds. And a late flag comes in. We must have hit somebody behind the play. The Tiger fans are mad about that. There's a flag down at the 49-yard line. Randall, did you see it?
Rob, I almost got run over and my headset fell on the ground. I didn't even see that play.
Well, there will be a penalty flag that'll move this back. I don't know first quarter stats, kind of where we are on penalties, Randall. A blindside block against your Tigers.
Oh, we're making up stuff now. I haven't seen that call since Moby Dick was a minnow.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Tigers. It'll move it back to the 35-yard line.
Blindside block.
What's that going to be, 15 yards, you think?
Should be 15, I think, a blindside block from the 50. Well, they're spotting it from the end of the run, apparently, which we'll take that at least. 15 from the end of the run, David, to the 45. I don't think that's the right way to mark it off, but that's the way they mark it off, and I'm not going to tell them. 11:36 to go in the second quarter. Tigers leading 14-13. Now they're discussing whether they marked it off correctly. They're going to say it's down at the 45-yard line. Blindside block against the Tigers. And now they're going to spot, they're going to move it back to where I think it should have been in the first place, which is a 35. Whoa, now. Where was the penalty? That's not right. The penalty was at the 50. The penalty was at the 50. They marked the penalty off twice. I don't really know what happened, if they called 2 penalties or what. It's going to be 1st and 10 now from the 30. 30 yards of penalties on that run back. Here come the Tigers, 1st and 10. Aldridge is going to let up to the left. We're going to toss sweep it. This is Jamarcus Davis. He has 2, maybe 3 yards on a toss sweep to the far side. No flags on that play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
I don't think I need to go in the locker room at halftime where the officials eat, or we'll have a 15-yarder waiting on us.
That's atrocious. 2nd down 8 for the Tigers. A 5-3 defense still in for Northside, who's backing up a little bit. They'll run it. Jamarcus Davis to the near side. He makes a cut, and he's going to be close to the
He's
first
about
down.
a yard shy. That's a good balance that time. He could have gone down 2 or 3 yards further back upfield than where he went down, but he was able to spin off the tackle, and it's going to bring up 3rd and about a yard.
It's less than 1, Randall. It's just outside the 39. He's got to get to the 40. It's about 2 feet. The Tigers need on this 3rd down. Jamarcus Davis is the running back there with your quarterback, and they're showing blitz on the 3rd and 1. They back off of it. We'll run it. No, McAlpin will keep it. He'll have his first down across the 40. They give him 3 yards on the play up to the 42. 1st and 10, Tigers Blue Heat. Tigers now looking to mount a drive here. The last score, Randall, again, was 2 Jamarcus Davis runs, totaling 36 yards.
Sometimes if you go to the well too many times, it doesn't work. So I think they're saving him for a minute.
1st and 10, Tigers. Ball at the 42. Connor Reynolds will snap it to McAlpin, who will hand it to Davis. He'll pick his way through. He'll get no gain on the play. Barely back to the line of scrimmage. A nice tackle by Bennett Green, the running back / linebacker. No gain on the play. A good crowd came down from Samantha. McAlpin will send Fred Aldridge out to the right. Jake Powell, Aldridge is now going to the left. And Dees and Powell will come to the right side. Braxton Weiss is the tight end to this near side on 2nd down and 10. 6 on the play clock. Got to move and get this play off. McAlpin does. Calls for the ball. We'll hand it off Davis again. Gets up the middle. Gets to the 45, maybe the 46. That's a gain of 3 on the play. They'll say maybe, got at a gain of 3. Just across the 45 is 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 7. What do you call here, Randall? Got to throw it, I guess, right?
I was just sitting here thinking about a wheel route, but I don't even know if we got one, if we got it in our arsenal. Yep. I love the wheel route.
Yep. 3rd down 7 from the 45. McAlpin calls for it, straight drop back. We got a man out of the backfield, and it's Carlo James, and he dropped it again. Carlo had a 1st down, and he just got through his hands, and he is frustrated at himself because that was 2 big plays there. So Tigers will need to punt here.
That's 2 touchdowns. Wow.
I can't even say anything.
Man.
I sure hate it for him because he's got great hands, and he is unhappy with his missing that opportunity. 4th and 7.
The closest Northside jerseys to him are on the sideline over there.
Uh-oh, we don't have any more timeouts.
No, we don't. And Rooster did us a favor. He called an official timeout. Why, I don't know. Northside's coaches are asking why. How did we get extra time there? They restarted the play clock.
That ain't the first one he's missed.
McAlpin will punt. Standing in his own 34-yard line. A good snap that time. McAlpin puts a foot into this. Is a great punt. And is fielded at the 20. Fair caught at the 21. And they'll have it there. Tigers do lead 14-13. 8 minutes, 24 seconds to go.
Penalty flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the far side.
34-yard line.
A Tiger and a Ram tied up way away from the football. Had nothing to do with the play. And so if there are 2 players there, one of them was wearing blue, more than likely that player is going to get the flag here. Let's see. They call personal foul against Northside. I can't believe it. They called a personal foul against Northside. Are they sure they got that right? This will be half the distance to go for Northside. Dead ball, personal foul against Northside. They sure will. It'll be 1st and 10 Northside once they spot this ball around the 11-yard line.
How many yards do they have tonight, penalty?
They've probably got 11. I think that's their only penalty.
What's the ball on, Rob?
11. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11. Tigers leading 14-13, 8 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the second quarter of play. Here come the Rams now, forced to punt on their last possession. Tigers crowding the line of scrimmage again. Northside will run it to the far side. It'll be tackled, hit in the backfield. We put him down in the backfield at the 10. He'll lose 1 yard. That was Bennett Green. We got there back there on him.
Yeah, Will Compton had him in the backfield, but he was able to slip away from him. but had enough help there to still bring him down for a yard loss.
Second 11, ball at the 10. They sent 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. The quarterback is Jackson Rhodes. In shotgun formation on 2nd and 11 from his own 10, straight drop back. Under a rush, he steps up. He's getting hit. He's going down. He's inside the 5. He's at the 4-yard line. Kavion Rouser put him down along with Will Compton and others.
I tell you, for some of you people at home that really know a lot about football and the way the defense works and everything, the deepest player on the field for the Tigers that time defensively was the safety, and he was about 7 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Tigers have 10 men out there. Yeah, we got to slip a guy out. It's 3rd down and 6, and the Northside Rams will call a timeout, and they'll take it with 7:06. The clock still runs. Timeout is on the field. 7:05 to go in the second quarter of play. Your Tigers leading 14-13. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixon Country 98.5.
This is Pete Reynolds. As a member of your Black Warrior Electric Board of Trustees and as a banker, I understand the importance of strong financial principles and recognizing real value. I can say with great confidence that Black Warrior Electric provides our members real value, dependable service at low rates. Dollars received from Black Warrior's customers go back into the system to invest in equipment and manpower needed to reward you, our members, through low-cost, reliable power. Black Warrior Electric, a member-owned cooperative providing reliable, economical service to West Central Alabama since 1939.
Truck fans, listen up. Townsend Automotive Demopolis has some hot new arrivals priced at well below retail. A super sharp 2019 GMC Sierra AT4, black
with sporty red accents.
Less than 67,000 miles. Only $41,595. Retail price is over $45K. Save a ton on one of the sharpest Sierras in West Alabama. Tell Townsend what you want and what you want to pay. Townsend Automotive, the most trusted family name in automotive for over 6 decades. Community driven in Demopolis.
3rd and 16, crowd on
Hey,
their
we
feet
got a
here.
problem. We got a problem.
The 10th, 11th man's finally back out there. Third, a flag comes down, and we have 12
We
out
got
there
too
now?
many on the field.
How do we do that? That should just be a 5-yard penalty. Coach Woods is frustrated. He can't figure out who's supposed to do
Well,
it.
actually, what happened was the best thing that could have happened. We had 12 on the field. He tried to get he tried to get Jake Powell off the field. Well, if he did, that would leave the middle wide open because he was the safety. I don't know who was out there that shouldn't have been, but the 5-yard was the cheapest thing we could have gotten out of that right there.
All right, so we got 11 out there now. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down and 11. The ball's at the 10-yard line. 7:09 to go in the second quarter. 14-13 is the score here. Tigers leading. 1 wide receiver to the left, 3 to the right. No tight ends in the game for Northside. They don't use one. They got a running back there with Jackson Rhodes. Jackson Rhodes will throw. Straight drop back, steps up in the pocket.
He's going down.
He's hit and down at the 10.
Hey, we're going to have a penalty in the middle of the field against us.
You've got to be kidding me. I don't see the flag, Randall, but I see Tucker Capps is standing over top of the flag.
Yeah.
They call a holding against the defense. Of course they did. It's a 10-yard penalty. Is that automatic first down? David, I want to see the penalty stats at some point after they mark off this 10-yard penalty.
Rob, I'm not sure I can keep up with them all. I mean, it's crazy.
The play would have lost a yard. It would have been 4th down and 12, but instead it's going to be 3rd and 1 or 1st and 10. It may be an automatic first down. Oh, my goodness gracious. Holding against the defense. 10-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd down still, but it's 3rd and 1. The ball will be spotted just inside the 20. That's actually a bad spot. That's okay. When they spotted the 19, it's 3rd and 2. They must have spotted it from the end of the run. I don't know if they know what they're doing. Ken Williamson refereeing tonight for the here. He's through.
Coach Woods is giving them an earful over here.
He is. 2 by 2 they go. Wide receivers, that is, on the 3rd and 2. They will throw it again. We'll rush again. He throws it. It's complete first down. We put him down across the 35. A gain of about 8 on the play, but it's enough for a first down to the 28-yard line. a nice crossing route that time. The quarterback is doing a great job of keeping his eyes downfield. The Tigers have gotten to him a couple of times tonight. That's Jackson Rhodes, the 5'10 junior. 1st and 10 now for Northside. 2 wide receivers to either side. Rhodes will call for the ball and hand it off. Up the middle, Tigers have him, and they're going to put him down right there. Nice play by the defense. Javian Fitz on the tackle for the Tigers. No gain on the play. The plan has been perfect tonight. We've said that a couple of times. It's just in the execution and the penalties. 2nd and 10. Following the no gain from the 28. Straight drop back pass. They fake the throw. They're going to throw it deep. And Aldridge falls down, but he overthrows it. Thank goodness. Aldridge got turned around over there on a hitch and go. He actually read it well, but then he turned to run and fell down. Fortunately, the pass was overthrown. So it's 3rd down and 10. 5:39 to go in the second quarter. Tigers leading 14-13.
The worst place you could be as an official is over here in front of the Demopolis bench.
3rd and 10 from the 28. In Ram territory, they will throw. He's going to throw it to the near side. He's got a man. It's complete on a corner. He's still on his feet. 40, 30, 20. Has one man to beat, and he steps out of bounds. He's out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Aldridge put him out of bounds. They hit a man on a corner route, and he got outside of us. A good throw and catch by Northside.
Yeah, you had a step and a half on Tucker Capps that time, and we're very fortunate he didn't take it the distance. But a good job by the defensive back on the far side of the field. I think she said it's Kobe. To get all the way across the field and knock him out of bounds.
No, it was Fred Aldridge who got him out of bounds.
Excuse me.
He went out of bounds.
At the 20, 1st and 10 now for Northside. It's just going to be that kind of game. Got to take advantage of opportunities when you get them, and we have not. Jackson Rhodes, the quarterback, on a 1st and 10 from the Tiger 20. Tigers in man, will hand it off up the middle, picks his way through, gets down close to the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. I think they're going to give him the 16. A gain of 4 for the running back, Bennett Green. Tackled by a host of Tigers. I know Bo Davis was right there, along with Josiah Colgrove.
5 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first half. Demopolis ahead, 14-13.
This game has had most everything you would want in it. Way too many penalties. You might like it. 2nd down 6 for Northside. Ball to 16. On the move. Call for the ball. We'll throw it. They're looking over the far side. It is.
That's a push off.
They pushed
That's
off.
a push
and
off.
They get there's a flag comes down. I think they will call it.
Yes, sir.
A push off against. Let's see who they call it on. They threw a flag. It would be a touchdown, but who are they going to call pass interference against?
That's against them, I
It
tell you.
should be, because that's what happened. Pass interference against the offense. They're going to give him 15 yards. He absolutely pushed Tucker Capps off. He's arguing the play, but he pushed Tucker Capps off, and he got the penalty. So take the touchdown off the board.
That's a good call, Ralph. He sure did it.
Got one there, Randall. It's a 15-yard penalty.
Well, if you were going to try.
I'm sorry, that is 15. I'm sorry.
If you're going to train officials and you show them some video, they need to show that video because that was as good a push-off as you'll see.
2nd and 21 now. The ball's out to 31. Crowd is on their feet here. 2nd and 21. They will throw. Straight drop back. No rush. We'll throw it over the middle. Has a man. It's complete. He's wide open. Touchdown. My goodness gracious, on a post pattern. Tigers didn't have anybody in the middle of the field, and Jackson Rhodes found him for a touchdown.
The closest man to him was Fred Aldridge, but he was a foot deep in the end zone when the ball got there.
So Northside has now a lead again. The lead's changed hands now twice. They have a 19-14 lead and will attempt the extra point. with 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the second quarter of play. This kick is up, and it is good. 20-14 Northside leading. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the second quarter play. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Let me tell you a thing or two about the people who don't compromise. For starters, they love a nice, cold Pepsi Zero Sugar. Why? Because it's delicious, it's refreshing, and it has zero sugar. How's that for not compromising? They're the sort of person that likes surf with their turf. Because who decided beef shouldn't have a buddy? So crack open a Pepsi Zero Sugar and taste what it's like to have it all. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero sugar done right. That's what I like.
Back live here at Tiger Stadium, David Grizzard is checking out the chili cooked by Dave Compton. It's good chili too.
Rob, I'll tell you. I mean, if you're interested, based on what I've got Northside's got 3 penalties for 36 yards, and Demopolis 6 for 64.
6 for 64, and they have 3?
6 for 64, yeah, and they got 3.
Sometimes it's not the number in the distance, is what you lost when a penalty was called.
Yep. Northside will kick off from the 40. They kick it short. They're kicking to Fred Aldridge on the far side, who catches it at the 28. Tries to get to the middle of the field. He's got a blocker in front. He gets to the 35. He's going to be tackled out of bounds at the 40. No flags on the play, and that's news. 4 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the first half, and the Tigers need to put a score on the board going into halftime. Northside gets the ball, start the second half.
Well, pretty good run back and good field position. Demopolis with the ball at the 41-yard line.
I want to thank Robertson Bank for being a proud community leader here in Demopolis, supporting great events like the Tigers, Tiger Football. Also, Pine Belt Wireless. We're powered by Pine Belt Wireless tonight. Neighbors you can call on, Fiber Internet Network. Call on them, see what they can do for you. 1st and 10 from the 41. J.W. McAlpin, shotgun. We'll take the handoff and hand it off to Marcus Davis, who will fall forward for a yard, maybe 2. About in between, about a yard and a half on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down 8. A shout out. Let's see. I know that we would have several people listening on the internet, but the internet's not working tonight. It is a shame because it's a great football game. But I'm told that the stream is not working. Tigers got to hurry now. 1 wide receiver to either side. 4 on the play clock. Got to move. 2nd down 8. Straight drop back pass from McAlpin. Throwing it deep far side as Aldridge, and it is incomplete. Aldridge was a man with a hand on his back, and it falls incomplete. He's not going to get that flag. He had a chance to catch it, but he's not going to get the flag. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Well, I got kind of caught in the traffic over here, but wasn't that catchable?
Yeah, I thought so.
Good Lord. We've missed so many opportunities because we just not catching the football.
Betty Bozeman is listening from home, and we appreciate the pound cake that was brought up here. Awesome. Really, really good. Thank you, Miss Betty, for that. 3rd and 8 for the Tigers from the 43. Possession down. In a possession, Tigers really need to score here. 10 on the play clock with 2 wide receivers to the far side. McAlpin will throw. He's under some rush. He has to step up, and he gets away from a man. He's got to get away from another. He looks downfield, tries to find a man, and it is incomplete. We had a hand on our back, but he gets away with it. Braxton Weiss falls incomplete to this near side. A great effort by McAlpin just to get the ball away. But it'll bring up 4th down now, and a punting down for the Tigers with 3 minutes, 26 seconds to go. Northside's going to have a lot of time on the clock, 2 timeouts before the end of half, and Northside leads your Tigers 20-14.
And they've got 2 timeouts left, Rob.
Yeah, we got to get lined up here. Tiger, yeah, that's right. You got 2 timeouts.
Coach,
and
we got too many men out there.
A flag comes out.
I think we got 12.
We are part of the problem is that we've got we've got some players that are not with us for whatever reason, and it's causing trouble on the special teams because we're not sure who's supposed to be and who's not. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the delay of game. Now we still have 12 men on the field. Somebody's got to come off. That's 12. Now,
JP's coming off.
well, JP was not on to begin with. He went on because somebody told him to go on, and then they pulled him off. 4th down now and 13. The Tigers will punt. McAlpin, standing in his own 26, takes the snap, a good drop, and kicks. And it'll be fair caught at the 25-yard line. A nice punt by J.W. McAlpin to the 25. 1st and 10 for the Rams from there.
Nice punt and a nice catch by the punt returner that time. He had to kind of turn his back to the oncoming traffic and catch it over his shoulder, and he was able to field it.
They say the 26-yard line is where the ball will be spotted. It'll be 1st and 10 Northside. This is a critical set of downs, Randall, because, again, Northside gets the ball to start the second half. And the Tigers can ill afford to fall behind two scores and then give Northside the ball. 1st and 10 Northside from the 26. They will run it up the middle. Breaks the line of scrimmage, and we'll fall. Javian Fitz has him down. A gain of 2 on the play, maybe 3, up to the 29. Coach Robbie Jones trying to run a little clock. Coach Jones is in his 4th season at Northside. He's got a 28-12 record. This is their 2nd year as a 5A school. They just moved up from 4A and playing for the region championship just their 2nd year. 2nd down, 7, straight drop back pass. Looking for a man deep, and it is overthrown, incomplete. Tucker
Penalty
Caps
flag.
in coverage. Where is the flag?
Back here, your white hat got him.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe a holding. It's usually what he sees back there.
I would certainly take it unless it's roughing the passer. It is hold. A hold against Northside. Do we take it or not? Coach Ricky Woods was talking to a couple players on this far side, didn't see it, so we're trying to find out from him, does he want to take the play, which would bring a 3rd down and 7, or take the hold, which would make 2nd down and 17. Woods is taking his time to decide. He's going to take the penalty.
Back him up.
Yep.
After the step ball, ball spotted at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 17.
2nd and 17 now following the mark off. Ball's at the 19. Tigers again crowding the line of scrimmage. The quarterback's done well. Jackson Rhodes has kept his composure. Sends a man in motion to the far side, puts 3 wide receivers over there. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Has a little room. He has a 25 and tripped up at the 30, 32-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down now and short. 3rd down and about 4. It'll be 3rd and 4 now. Nice play call that time, play design.
It's just a little reverse that time, and caught the flow going one way. And I was looking at number 33, Sean Van Horn, coming off the field with the cramps.
Yeah, he may have been cut on the play, Randall, and he's coming out. Jamario Robinson comes in for him. 3rd down, 4. Possession down from the 32. They will throw. Looking far side. He has a man complete on the out route. He's loose. 50, he's going to score. My goodness gracious. On a 5-yard out, he's going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Northside. With a minute 53 to go, the Tigers trail 26 to 14. Still time for the Tigers to try to get a score here for the end of the half.
They're having a difficult time being Northside, a difficult time running the ball against us. Throwing the ball, we're killing ourselves. I know they're good, but good gracious.
Well, the plan was to try to get in man and affect the quarterback, and so far the quarterback has not been affected. When you do that, you take chances, and sometimes you get burned doing it, and that has happened a couple of times. Of course, Tigers have had opportunities, too, that they did not take advantage of. But it's not a 2-score game, 27-14, a minute 53 to go in the second quarter play. You're listening to Tiger Football in Dixie Country, 98.5.
Plaza Golf Cart Sales, located on Highway 80 in Demopolis, offering golf carts by EasyGo, Yamaha, Club Car, and more. Plaza is West Alabama's largest cart dealer. Even though golf cart and accessories at a great price is what they're famous for, they also offer commercial industrial use, customized carts, on-the-road conversions, and everything you'll need for hunting and land management use. Plaza Golf Carts and Tiger Football, a winning combination.
A minute 53 to go in the second quarter play. Tigers trailing Northside 27-14. Now the pressure's on the offense even more. To try to keep this a one-score game going in the half, the Tigers are going to have to score. Now it is a must-score opportunity situation now for the Tigers with no timeouts and a minute 53 on the clock. Northside will kick off. They kick it to Fred Aldridge again at the 20, who catches it at the 20, steps up to 25, tries to put a move on a man. He's going to be put down. To hold on the football, Fred. He breaks away from another guy. He's down to the 30. Fred does not carry the ball like a running back, and that scares you. He gets up to the 31-yard line before he's finally tackled. Tigers riding a 33-game winning streak in region play, which is the longest active winning streak in the state and the longest in the history of Demopolis High School.
How many years does that equate to, roughly?
Since 2019 was the last loss.
Wow.
So 2020 season was the first win of that streak.
I've not lost in this decade then.
Not lost a region game this decade.
Wow.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. From the 31, McAlpin sets them up, will straight drop back pass. He's looking deep for Fred Aldridge, who's covered, and it is incomplete. It knocked it away. Fred Aldridge was the only man, Tiger, out there. They had two men who got on the ball. Fred just knocked it away from them. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Tigers are still, the composure's been an issue tonight because we started the game with some miscues that had them rattled. And now they seem to be rattled being down 2 scores. They're still very much in this football game. Just got to make some plays here. 2nd down 10. From the 31. With a minute 35 to go in the first half. We'll pitch it near side to Marcus Davis. Gets to the 35. Cut down at the 38. Inbounds. Clock will continue to run. Tigers need to go fast. It's a gain of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3. Tigers don't seem to be in a huge hurry. 3rd and 3 now. Northside still has both their timeouts. We'll hand the ball off to Davis with some blocking. 40. He's finally tackled. He's short of the line of the game. Will they give it to him anyway? They do stop the clock, and they're going to give him a first down, I think, or measure. Davis is slow getting up. They may measure where his spot is the first down, Randall.
They're going to have to measure it.
With a minute 02 to go in the first half, they will stop the clock to measure the game.
That's a great spot.
That was a very generous spot, yeah. I thought he was at least 2 feet short.
You guys are into the numbers. They're about halfway to what their season average is for a game.
Yeah, they averaged 50 a game this year. In region play, they averaged 53 a game.
I know they are.
Tigers averaged 34 points on offense, giving up 14 in region play. They stretched the chains, and the chains are not long enough, I think, to cover the football, and therefore it'll be a first down. By the nose of the ball.
Wow.
Tigers need to get lined up quickly, so when they're ready to blow it in, we're ready to start the play. Good job by Frankie and West to bring that chain out and shorten it just a bit.
Josh and his guys need to keep their mouth shut in the coach's office at halftime, and we may come out with a penalty waiting on us.
Well, here come the Tigers. Carlo James in the backfield for the Tigers on a 1st and 10 from the 41. Clock running inside of a minute. McAlpin will throw, looking for an out and up. He gets interfered with. It's going to be incomplete pass, but on the out and up,
he called it. Pass interference.
Powell, it was hit, and they did get the penalty. So that stops the clock with 50 seconds to go and should be a 15-yard mark off.
Yeah, it was a good play by the defensive back to get the penalty because it was a little takeoff pattern. JP faked the sideline, then turned it upfield. When he faked the sideline, the defensive back bit on it, and he was fixing to be beat on the play and grab JP. It's going to be a penalty right here. And first down for the Tigers at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 just inside the 50 at the 49. Clock has stopped, 50 seconds to go. No timeouts for the Tigers. Got 49 yards to go. McAlpin will throw the hitch and go again to Aldridge, and Aldridge will catch it. He goes over a man, and he's inside the 10. He's out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
They're going to say he's out of bounds.
Yep, he's out of bounds at the 5, Randall. First to go for the Tigers at the 41.
Man, if we can punch this in there, that'll be a shot of vitamins for this team going in that locker room at halftime.
Aldridge was covered. He just went up and snatched the ball away from the defense.
41 seconds left.
Tigers will go heavy here. Do we have enough out there, Randall? Let's not put too many men out there and get a 5-yard penalty here needlessly. First to go from the 5 with 41 seconds to go. Carlo James in the backfield. McAlpin will call for the ball, will throw it to the near side, rolling out to his right, and don't get sacked here. He does. He gets sacked at the 21. Cannot get sacked right there. But anyway, here we go.
And
we got to line up quick.
We're not going to be able to get a play off.
Yeah, we are too. He's down at the 19. The Tigers are going to get lined up. 25 seconds to go in the half. What a huge play that was. A loss of 15. McAlpin and shotgun calls for the ball. Gets it. Straight drop back pass. No pressure. Throwing near side. Powell intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll bring it. Will he bring it out? No, he's going to kneel on it. He's trying to run the clock out. And the Tigers are going to just tackle him back there finally. And it's just a touchback, and the clock runs out. What a horrible sequence of plays right there for the Tigers. We got pressure and had a sack, and then we just got pressured into throwing the ball up for grabs in the end zone, and it's intercepted, and it's 27-14. The half ended the way it started with some unfortunate breaks for the Tigers. Mercy. Trailing 13 points here at halftime, down 27-14. Oh, mercy. We had first and goal from the 5, and just were not able to finish that drive.
Sometimes you just have to throw the ball away.
Well, you know, he's trying to make a play, and the player from Northside just made a great play. It's halftime, and that's where we'll stop. You got to hand it to Northside. They are playing like a championship quality team tonight, and the Tigers are just have it in this first half. But we've got a whole half of football left to play. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5. Here it's halftime. Randall, I know Coach Woods has come out, and I see him over there talking to his quarterback.
Yeah.
Trying to calm him down. I know you're going to catch up. David Grizzard, you got some stats?
Yeah, I got a few for you here, Rob. Just real quick, let's just start with yards. Northside's got 284 total to our 235. But what's interesting about theirs, their 284, is that they've only got 18 yards rushing. And so most of their yards, all the rest of their yards have come on passing yards. The quarterback
18 yards rushing.
18 yards rushing. Their quarterback has passed. He's 10 or 15 for 277 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, he's on fire. They're just lighting us up, and it's their guys are open, and it's just not been very, very, very fun to watch in that perspective. However, from our yards, Rob, we got 98 yards total rushing, and Jamarcus Davis has 93. He's almost at 100. He's had 17 touches so far. I mean, he has carried the load. J.W. McAlpin, our quarterback, he's only completed 3 passes on 15 attempts. We've had a lot of drops, but he's put the ball on the money. It's been right where it was supposed to be almost every time. He's got 137 yards, 1 touchdown, and really we got Fred. He's got 110 yards receiving so far, so he's hit the century mark.
Fred's had a good game, and the Tigers could get back in this game. They're going to stop Northside on this first possession. Randall, you able to catch up with Coach Woods?
Yeah, he's over there talking to another coach. You said they had 18 yards rushing?
Yes, that's correct. But our game plan is to stop the run and dare them to throw, and they have done it.
Rob, I got Coach here. Coach, he was just going over the stats. They've only got 18 yards rushing. We've shut that down pretty good, but what are we going to do to change things up or just keep going with our game plan in the second half?
Probably just need to catch them balls we're dropping for touchdowns. Tell me about it. I mean, the run pass option at the end between the dirt. We left 3 touchdowns in our pocket.
When you're playing a good team, you don't have to give them anything.
Give me anything. I don't know. But I'm going to say this. The kids are playing really, really hard, the hardest we've been. But we're just making mistakes, dropping the ball and just like, we got to do a better job of that.
I agree, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you, Randall. And that is, look, everybody in the stadium, including themselves, can see when they make a mistake, like dropping a pass or just missing a block or making a penalty or something. Everybody sees it. That's part of the game. These are just high school kids. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that, David, because I want to be upset at them. And it's a big game. And we know that, but and they know it too.
It's awfully hard to have to walk up to a coach and ask him about the first half when they've made some mistakes that have kept the other team in it. We got behind 2 touchdowns and then fought back and went ahead.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we just couldn't do anything right.
Well, we got the ball down 2 touchdowns and about to kick off to Northside here to start the second half. So that's where we are. Noah Bochner's got the ball teed up on his own 40, and we're set to go for the second half of play. A big possession of downs coming up from Northside. This kick is fielded at the 20 on the run, comes up the middle, gets to the 30, and will be tackled at the 33-yard line. Bryce McElroy has an interception tonight already. We're going to need some more turnovers in the second half to try to get back in this football game, trailing by 13, 11:52. Now just underway here in the second half of play. Northside has the ball 1st and 10 from their own 34. It's where they spot it. Their quarterback has been Jackson Rhodes, number 15, the junior, who tosses the ball, hands the ball up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for 4 yards, maybe 5, up to the 39-yard line. Tigers met him at the line of scrimmage, but he stayed on his feet and picked up 5.
Yeah, number 24 is their bell cow, and that's probably the best run he's had of the night right there, 5-yard gain.
I think you're right. He only had as a team 18 yards rushing.
And he had 10 of those.
He did. So, yeah, he just increased about 50% on one run.
That's good math, Rob.
Thank
Love
you.
the math.
I should make a living doing that. 2nd and 5, 2 wide receivers to both sides. Send the man in motion to the near side. Tigers in man again. Bennett gets handoff. He's going to be met in the backfield. That is Markel Eldridge, who first man to hit him, and now he's limping. It's a loss of 2 on the play back to the 37. J.V. Fitz will come out, and Kobe Monroe will come in now for the Tigers. Will Compton comes out. Sean Van Horn into the game for the Tigers. It's 3rd and 7. A big play early in the second half from the 37-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The quarterback is Rhodes, who calls for the ball. Straight drop back pass. Has a man wide open out there, first down. The running back out of the backfield came out uncovered and had the ball. It catches the ball out to the 50. And it's a first down for Northside.
Yeah, it's a good description. They came out of the backfield and nobody covered him on the side over there.
What you are seeing is a benefit of Robbie Jones coaching this Northside Middle School for many years before being elevated to the varsity, and he's been there now 4 years, and he has instituted his program from middle school all the way up. These players
that sound familiar to you?
Executing a system, and they're doing it well. Ball at midfield, ladies and gentlemen, 50-yard line. A run up the middle will go nowhere and may have lost a yard. It does, Randall. We're susceptible to systems and programs. At some point, hopefully, we can build us a program here in Demopolis.
But did you hear Coach's
every
comments?
Single word?
That's exactly what he said.
Every single word. I was at the board meeting Monday night, and he employed the board to try to change the culture here in football and all sports and build programs and not teams. And nobody's cheering harder for that than me. It's 2nd and 11 from the 49. Empty backfield for Rhodes. Straight drop back pass under pressure. It is he thrown. It is incomplete. Incomplete. Never did secure the ball near the first down marker, and it'll bring up 3rd and 11.
Yeah, really nice. A nice hit put on the quarterback by Javian Fitz. Put some pressure on the quarterback, and I think that's what caused the pass to be off center a little bit. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
As I told Dr. Adam Pugh, we did not get here overnight, and it's going to take several years to get it back to being a program again. 3rd and 11 from the 49. Straight drop back pass again for Rhodes. Looking over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. It's 4th and 11. Nice coverage that time by Monte Charleston.
9 minutes, 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Demopolis trails 27-14. If you're just now listening, we got behind 13, and then we scored 14 unanswered points.
They're going for this, Randall. Coach Robbie Jones is going for it from his own 49. They send the man in motion. They're trying to draw us off. Now call looking for the play from the far sideline. Again, Northside leading 27-14. They get the play in. They move the wide running back out far to the far side. Empty backfield. 3, 2, 1. They will not snap it. They will call a timeout. Northside will call a timeout. Good discipline. As many times, Randall, as the Tigers have been drawn off sides in situations like that.
To me, that's not a good play.
Oh, it's a great play by the Tigers, but not jumping off sides.
Why waste the timeout when it's going to be a 5-yard penalty and you're fixing to punt?
If they punt, I agree with you. I'd take the delay and punt it from 5 yards deeper, and that's I agree with you 100%.
They may want that extra timeout late in the game if we can cut this lead.
Evan Taylor is in to punt for Northside, it appears. David?
So, Rob, seems like we hit a hot button here for you on that program deal a few minutes ago. You're very passionate about it. You've been here for a long time, so you understand the struggles and all
Last year, we lost in the first round to the number 4 team in Region 1, and that team had the program. And you could see it. And you got 13 assistant coaches, and the players are running the same system that they've run for 8 years. It's hard to compete with that. And that's what we got beat by in the playoffs last year in the first round. And we talked about that then. And we didn't progress in the offseason. Hopefully this next offseason we will. There's a blueprint, and it's Coach Woods knows what that is. And he shared that with the board Monday night. 4th and 11, they will punt. Evan.
Do you think the board was receptive?
I think they were. Evan Taylor will punt. He's going to run. It's a fake. It's a fake. We're going to knock him out of bounds. Short of the line to gain at the 45-yard line. They tried to fake, and they did not fool Josiah Colgrove. A gain of 6 on the play, but they needed 11. Josiah Colgrove put him out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers.
Yeah, that was a big play there by Josiah, because had he not knocked him out of bounds, he'd have had his first down.
The thing, and last thing I'm going to say about it, David, over the years, the Tigers have had great players. And players can only take you so far. It takes programs to take you the rest of the way. 1st and 10 from the 45. McAlpin will hand the ball. Davis, so the ball's on the ground. Davis picks it up. He'll lose a lot of yardage, about 7 yards, maybe 6, back to the 39-yard line. A mistake on play number 1, just didn't get the ball in the spread basket. The ball hits the ground, and we lose 6 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down 16. Clock running, 8:40 to go in the third quarter. Tigers trailing 27-14. Need to find a way. That was DeMarcus Davis, number 1. The Tigers need to find a way to score here and make this game pull within 1 score. From their own 39, second down 6. We will throw off play action on slant pattern. Fred Aldridge quit running after the ball, and the defensive back cut underneath him and almost intercepted it, but did not. It's an incomplete pass on 3rd and 6. Aldridge has got to come back to that football. I think it was an RPO, and McAlpin decided to throw it, and Aldridge is surprised Aldridge on the play. It's 3rd and 6. Possession down for the Tigers, a big play.
I'd like to see us throw downfield to JP right here. Maybe we can get a pass interference or a catch.
They're going to throw it to JP on a hitch and go. They are looking for JP, and well overthrown and intercepted at the 30. Double covered on the play. He threw it to JP's outside shoulder. JP was running inside on a post pattern. The safety was over the top because JW was looking that way. The safety's just following his eyes at this point.
Rob, that's looking at it from the positive side, that's not much worse than a punt.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's what it was. It's the 3rd interception of the night. I think that's 3, David. If my memory serves me correctly, it's either 2 or 3.
It doesn't help the quarterback stat line, though.
No, it does not. All right, so it's 1st and 10, Northside, the ball 29. Tigers did not take advantage of an opportunity there. Where have we heard that before tonight? 1st and 10, they will run it. They'll go up the middle. He is tackled near the line of scrimmage. A gain of 3 maybe on the play up to the 32. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down 7. That was Bennett Green again. Bennett Green sounds like he should be playing for Georgia.
Or a game show host.
He's up to 15 yards now, y'all.
Back to 15.
Yep.
Second and 7 for Northside at their own 32. Straight drop back pass. Under some pressure. He's going down. A flag comes down in the area of what would be holding.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a holding call here. And a sack.
Bo Davis, Kavion Rouser met at the football at the 27-yard line. It is going to be a hold against Northside. I think the Tigers would decline this, don't you think?
Rob, your buddy asked me a question at halftime. He said, have we been that bad? I just looked at him and grinned. Didn't want to give him any more bullets for his gun.
The first penalty of the game was probably the worst, really. They called a pass interference on Tucker Capps, who was nowhere near interfering with him. The Tigers will decline the penalty, and they'll take the play. A loss of 6 on the play is 3rd down 13. The ball is at the 27. Big play for these Tigers. They say 3rd and 12 from the 27. Rhodes, as the quarterback, will hand it off to the far side. Bo Davis is giving chase. He is going to have his first down. He's got more than that. He's across the 50. He's loose. 30. Tigers will tackle him inside the 25. It's a great play call. On a sort of a reverse, they send all of their players running left, and they hand it off up underneath to a running back going right against the green, and he found open field that time and made it down to the 20. They burned us there, Randall. A great play call and execution.
Yeah, just about any misdirection play is going to be it's going to be a positive yardage play for the opposition.
1st and 10 from the Tiger 20 is Northside. They will hand it off up the middle. Javian Fitz hits him or tries to rip the ball away from him. He's still on his feet, and he's going to be near a first down. We tried to tackle the football instead of him.
Yeah, that's one of those plays that you wish you could go back and rethink that, because if you can bring him down, bring him down. Don't run along beside him for 15 yards trying to take the ball out of his hand.
The gain was 10 now. The ball is at the 10. It's a 1st and goal right at the 10-yard line for Northside. Can ill afford to go down 3 scores
No, we
here.
desperately need to keep him out of the end zone, or at least hold him to 3.
1st and goal for Northside. They'll hand it to Bennett Green again, I'm sure. Don't you think? They will. Bennett Green has it. Met at the line of scrimmage. Tigers will put him down there. Maybe a gain of 1. up to the 9. Halfway through the third quarter, Tigers trailing by 2 scores, 27-14.
Benny Gray laying on the ground, held his hands up to some Demopolis players to pull him up. Both of them just walked on by him, so the official helped him up.
Somebody from Northside should have helped him up. Coach Robbie Jones content to run clock here inside of 6 minutes to go, the third quarter.
His play calling has been excellent, I think.
And the execution has been there as well, Randall. 2nd and goal from the 9. Jackson Rhodes, the quarterback, will throw. Going to throw far side as a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown.
I don't know what happened, but Bo doesn't have his helmet on right now.
Well, Bo took it off and hit the ground with it.
No, it was already off when he picked it up and hit the ground with it.
On a post corner route, they got by us and had a wide open man for a touchdown, and they go up 33-14. 5:21 to go in the third quarter. They will attempt the extra point with a unknown guy who makes the extra point. It's 34-14 is the score now. Again, 5:19 to go. Tigers backs against the wall here. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Let me tell you a thing or two about the people who don't compromise. For starters, they love a nice, cold Pepsi Zero Sugar. Why? Because it's delicious, it's refreshing, and it has zero sugar. How's that for not compromising? They're the sort of person that likes surf with their turf. Because who decided beef shouldn't have a buddy? So crack open a Pepsi Zero Sugar and taste what it's like to have it all. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero sugar done right. That's what I like.
We're back here at Tiger Stadium. There are consequences to losing this game. First of all, you do not win the area region championship for the first time since 2019. You also fall to number 2. You do get to host in the first round, but you already know who your opponent will be. It's going to be Elmore County if you lose this game. You'll break a 33-game in-region winning streak as well, which doesn't really matter all that much. But somehow, if you can get by Elmore County in the first round, you get to travel to Mobile in the second round to play
Williamson.
Wow.
Did you see what they did to Murphy?
Yeah, they did. A short kick this time will be fielded by Fred Aldridge at the 30. He runs it up the middle, gets down to the 41, 42-yard line before he's finally tackled there. They'll say the 41, I think. His best return of the night. Somebody told him to just run it straight ahead, and he did. So,
Rob, unless I've been asleep, I think this is the first play of the game that Braxton Weiss will be playing.
he played a good bit in the first half.
Did he?
He didn't play much. He probably played 10 snaps in the first half. Yeah, he was out there. Fred Aldridge goes left. J.P. Powell goes right. Huge possession for the Tigers. They're down 3 scores now, 34-14. We'll hand it off to Davis to the near side, who makes a cut. 45, picks up and falls forward for a gain of 6, maybe 7 on the play up to the 48.
Yeah, good hard run. They tried to tackle him by grabbing his jersey, but he just pulled right through that, picked up 6 yards. And
they spot him back at the 47, and it's a long 3, second down, a long 3 to go. Coach Ricky Woods trying to get him back to the line of scrimmage, and let's go. McAlpin calls for the ball from shotgun formation with Davis back there with him. We'll hand it off to Davis again, makes a cut, falls forward, close to a first down. Let's see if he has enough.
He's going to be right on the line.
I think he will have enough, Randall. It will just far enough across the 50 for a first down, Tigers Blue Heat. Tigers getting lined up while they stop the clock to move the chains. McAlpin barking the plays out there. Now they run the clock. 1st and 10 from the 49 in Ram territory. McAlpin will toss sweep to Davis, who makes a cut. Makes another cut to the 45. Will be upended inside the 45 to the 44. A pickup of 5 or 6. Just over 5 yards.
Play designed to run to the wide side of the field to the right in front of the Demopolis bench. and he decided to turn it against the grain and picked up about 6 yards. 3:56 left in the third quarter. Demopolis trails 34-14.
Here comes McAlpin with the wide receivers, Powell to the right and Aldridge is to the left. We'll hand it off again to Davis, who gets down short of the line to gain. He picks up about 3 to the 40-yard line. He'll be a yard short of the first down. Here, bring up a third and 1 from the 40. Ricky Woods calls all his own plays here. Ron Oakes is the offensive line coach.
He calls most of them from 4 yards out on the field.
Yep. That's a quicker communication route that way, less distraction. 3rd and 1 for McAlpin, who hands it to David. No, McAlpin keeps up the middle. It's right at the line to gain, Randall. Let's see if the near side judge gets his way, we will have a first down. They spot it there at the 39, and they say it's a first down. Northside's not happy about the spot, but that's what, according to the near side judge, they say it's a first down just inside 3 minutes to go. The Tigers have the ball at the 39-yard line. And now they run the clock after they move the chain.
Their fans are probably thinking we're getting home cooking.
I mean, please. Now Rooster stops the clock.
Why do you call him that? Is that his name?
It's his nickname.
So you know him?
I do, actually. He's been an official for a long time. He was calling football and baseball games when I was playing.
You sound friendly with him.
He's a nice guy.
Wow.
They've had a rough night.
He's been a little touchy tonight.
What is the discussion here? Randall, do you know? They're going to re-spot the ball? What are we going to do here?
I don't know.
Are they going to measure? They may measure, even though we've already moved the chains.
How can you do that?
I have no idea, but Alfred Padilla, I'm sure, will set them straight on the far side. They've stopped the clock with 2 minutes, 46 seconds left, and they will measure to see if the Tigers made a first down.
I hope we don't miss it by 6 inches.
Or it'll be 4th down in an inch. I don't know.
Does he answer by Rooster? Like if you were to call him that, say, hey.
Yeah. I'm not going to call his name for fear of doxing. I don't think the Moms fans have ever done that, but.
You're not encouraging that.
I'm not. They stretch the chains out. It is indeed a first down. Never a doubt, really. David, if they had hash marks along the sidelines, they'd know.
We're the only field in the state of Alabama that does not have sideline hash marks. And we got to get them in 2 weeks, Rob. We do. We've got to have them. You can't tell where the ball is over there.
I knew I would get a rise out of you with that. Okay, 1st and 10 Tigers on the march here inside of Ram territory to 39, trailing 34-14. With 2:41 to go in the third quarter, we'll hand the ball off to Davis, who gets to the corner. 35, 30, first down. Tries to cut it up. He's going to be tackled, but he'll have a first down just outside the 25 to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, this is a big drive right here. Definitely need to cut this score to 2 touchdowns.
Rob, you're such a traditionalist and such a fan of football. I just don't see how you could overlook no hash marks on the sidelines.
Well, because the coaches have to come out here and paint the fields every week, and we only have four or five assistant coaches, so I'm cutting them a little slack, David. That's okay. 1st and 10 from the 27. Tigers will hand the ball off to Davis again. It's been all Davis this drive. He'll be met with no gain this time. Right at 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. No gain on the play.
Yeah, blocking kind of hurt him on that play. We haven't talked about this a lot. They don't have a lot of huge guys. I mean, like 260s, like a couple of kids we have. Looks like some of those defensive linemen may weigh 220, 230.
2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 27. A flag comes down.
That's going to be against us, I believe.
Yeah, from where they threw it. It's going to be against the Tigers. They call a false start.
Braxton Bias got a little antsy that time. I think he moved a little prematurely.
Second and 15 now, clock running. Inside of a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Tigers running out of time here, down 20, 34-14. Send the man in motion to the near side. We're going to throw it with J.P. Powell. Throw back to the quarterback, McAlpin, who dropped it. My goodness gracious, McAlpin was wide open. We ran a trick play. McAlpin handed it to Powell, and then McAlpin took off into the flats and was wide open. Powell threw him a strike, and old McAlpin just could not catch it. And I know that's frustrating because he's had several passes that were not caught tonight. And it's just kind of how the game has gone, folks. It's third down 15.
Is somebody gambling on this game? Because we have dropped. I mean, these
That's
are just
probably
ridiculous.
the third or fourth ball that we've dropped.
Just obvious. I mean, like, Mike, you could catch that one. All 5 of those you could.
Third and 15 for the Tigers. It's 4-down territory here, and the Tigers going to get a delay of game. We did not get the playoff, and Coach Woods is not happy with it.
He's irate.
Yep. Going to cost us 5 more yards. And did we call timeout? We must have called timeout.
We did call timeout.
Well, we had to call timeout even with the clock stopped. Down 20 with 1:08 to go in the third quarter. Oh boy!
I think he's frustrated at our team for not being a little more clock conscious and taking too much time to walking around between plays.
That is indeed correct. Let's take a quick timeout. Tigers trailing 34-14. A minute to go in the third. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Plaza Golf Cart Sales, located on Highway 80 in Demopolis, offering golf carts by EasyGo, Yamaha, Club Car, and more. Plaza is West Alabama's largest cart dealer. Even though golf cart and accessories at a great price is what they're famous for, they also offer commercial industrial use, customized carts, on-the-road conversions, and everything you'll need for hunting and land management use. Plaza Golf Carts and Tiger Football, a winning combination.
Third and 15 for the Tigers. McAlpin will step up and throw. Now he'll run. He'll get sacked. He'll lose a yard on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and 16. McAlpin felt a little rush that time, tried to step up in the pocket. Saw some grass, but his feet got hit by a hand, and he went down. And it's 4th and 16 now.
Well, actually, in fairness to him, there was nobody open downfield.
Got to call a play and get it in fast now. The play clock is running. It's down to 15, and we don't have a play in yet. McAlpin's got to hurry.
He's walking
10.
back to the huddle. We got to be more conscious of the clock.
7, 6, 5, 4 on 4th down, 16. 3, 2, 1. He's got it. It's back, straight drop back pass. He is looking over the middle for Powell, and this is well overthrown, intercepted in the end zone. It's intercepted in the end zone. They'll bring it out. He's got the 20. He's down to the 30. He's to the 35 and tackled at the 40.
Penalty flag.
Where? It's going to be on the return.
28-yard line.
This penalty flag will be on the return, Randall. It's, that may do it. I don't know that we could come back in the fourth quarter from 3 scores and Northside starting the fourth quarter with the football.
Not without some help from them.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be against us. They call a face mask. So far away from the play that I have no idea what in the heck happened. It was 50 yards from where the play was made, but it's a penalty against the Tigers, and they will spot 15 more yards on the end of the run, and now it'll be Northside's ball in Tiger territory at the 45.
What was it, Rob? What was the penalty?
Face mask.
Oh, personal foul, face mask against the Tigers. Nowhere near the football, not even remotely or around the play. If they were any further away from the play, they'd be in the swamp over here behind our football field. But yet it was a face mask. 1st and 10 now.
He may have had a lot of help from the their sideline because it happened in front of their sideline over there.
Northside be stupid to throw it here. 1st and 10. They don't. They keep it on the ground. They run up the middle. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tigers will put him down right there. Gain of about a foot. Kavion Rouser.
Javian Fitz on the tackle that time.
That is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Northside fans sensing that they are ending a streak tonight. They are feeling it on the far side. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. Tigers trailing 34-14. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Culpeper Electric in downtown Demopolis, offering a full line of electrical supplies for industrial, commercial, and residential customers since 1926. Ask any repairman around. If Culpeper doesn't have it, they can get it. Culpeper offering outstanding customer service for almost 100 years. Demopolis High School Tigers and Culpeper Electric, a winning combination. Nancy & Company Fine Jewelry, located downtown Demopolis, wishes to say thank you to all the DHS Tiger fans for their support. And because of that support, Nancy & Company is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. For all your jewelry needs, whether it's a new purchase or for expert repairs, Nancy & Company is Tiger Nation's first choice.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, 34-14. 12 minutes to go in this football game. And again, Northside players and fans sensing that they are on the cusp of an undefeated region record and number 1 seed in the region championship. They'll run the ball at the middle. He'll have a first down and more. He's loose. 20, 15, 10, touchdown. A flag is out behind the play, but I think it's going to be on your Tigers again because a Northside player has his helmet off, and no one is coming back. There'll be another penalty flag against your Tigers, who have, quite frankly, lost composure here. Personal foul against your Tigers. The touchdown will stand. It'll be 40-14.
It was only a matter of time, Rob, before he broke one, I think.
Yeah, and
he's been waiting.
The Tiger defense has done a great job this whole game of stopping him from. But that's what they do. In his, he was going to break a couple this game. It just finally happened here, and the touchdown will stand. The personal foul against the Tigers will be assessed against on the kickoff. The extra point is up, and it is good. 41-14, 11:51 to go in this football game. Tigers trailing. You're listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
WINL Motor Company in Demopolis is your locally owned and operated Chevrolet dealer. Our recipe for success is simple. Treat customers the right way before, during, and after the sale, and give them a great deal. Our goal is to be everyone's automobile dealer no matter what your situation. Visit us on the web at wyndhammotorco.com. Give us a call at 334-289-0370 or come see us in person on the corner of Highway 80 and 43 in the great metropolis of Demopolis.
The night.
Back live here at Tiger Stadium. I want to thank Culpeper Electric, one of the area's top suppliers of electrical supplies, tools, and equipment, as well as Nancy & Company Fine Jewelers. Demopolis lucky to have a premier jeweler located down on Washington Street. A premier jeweler, locally owned with over 50 top brands, Nancy & Company. Also local now, Little Drug. Their new location over at the old CVS, right there at Rangeline Road. Go see them. Also go see Jay Reynolds, Marengo Insurance. Be prepared when catastrophe strikes. Make sure you've consulted with Jay Reynolds and the gang there at Marengo Insurance, and you'll be prepared. when things just don't go right, David, like they have not tonight. 41-14 is the score. Northside will kick it out of the end zone. Thank you. If I were them, I'd have tried the onside kick. What's the worst that can happen? Tigers have the ball at the 35-yard line.
That's why you're an accountant, not a football coach.
Well, I mean, heck, you got 15 extra yards to play with. Why not? All right. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Woods is challenging his offense to go out there and try to move the ball. 41-14.
What kind of season has Wetumpka had so far?
I don't know. Are you looking ahead to next week, are you?
I think it's time. 41-14. We hadn't scored since the first half, so I'm going to think about next week.
They're on a 4-game winning streak. If that tells you anything. They're handing the ball off to Davis near side. Has a hole. 30. Down at the 35 is the first down on the play. Davis gets out to the 37-yard line, and we'll move the chains, Blue Heat. Yeah, they started the season with a win over Beauregard. A player is down for Northside, but Wetumpka started the season with a win over Beauregard. Then they lost 3 in a row to Chelsea, Russell County, and Pike Road. Since then, they have won 4 in a row. They play Stanhope Elmore tonight. So they are 5-3 going into tonight. We go over there next week. Stanhope Elmore is also 5-3. And this game is a really big game in their region.
Who called the timeout, Rob?
It's an injury timeout.
Oh.
So no one will be charged for that. Tigers should get up to the line, though, so when the clock starts, they'll be ready. 11:44 to go in the football game. Now the clock winds. Fred Aldridge out to the right. J.P. Powell out to the left. DeMarcus Davis is the running back there with J.W. McAlpin. 1st and 10 from the 37. Toss sweep far side. Davis has it knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got knocked down, unfortunately, by Bryant Dees. He ran into the back of Brian and hit the dirt. And
yeah,
Brian reached around and was rubbing his back. He got hit pretty hard by his own running back.
Griffin Roberts, as the defensive end on this near side, was standing, had sort of stood up Bryant Dees and held his ground. And Davis ran right into the back of Bryant Dees, as you said, 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. McAlpin will call for it. Hand off to Davis near side. Makes a cut, crosses the 40, gets to the 45. A nice gain on the play, a gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1 from across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, good hard run by Jamarcus Davis.
Aldridge and Powell will go out, split out to the right. Now they'll send Aldridge back to the left on a 3rd and 1. Davis is the running back there. 10 minutes to go in this football game. Tigers trailing. DeMarcus Davis gets the handoff, has the first down, and gets out near the 50 to the 49-yard line. It will be a gain of 4 and a first down, Tigers Blue Heat.
He's got 148, Rob.
Wow.
Doesn't feel like it, does it?
Got what?
He's got 148 yards rushing. Doesn't feel like it.
Well,
he had most of those halfway through the second quarter.
He's still grinding.
1st and 10 now from the 49, our own 49. Staying on the ground these last 2 drives primarily. And the Tigers had an offensive lineman who fell over. He was waiting for the ball to snap, somehow lost his balance and fell over, and that's a false start and will cost the Tigers 5 yards. You don't see that very often. It happens. Townsend Automotive brings Big City Automotive Selection to Demopolis. Come by and see them, and let General Manager Keelan Whitner and the great folks at Townsend Automotive know that you appreciate them supporting Tiger football in the broadcast. 1st and 15 now. The ball's back at the 44. Tigers in shotgun. Powell's to the right. Aldridge is to the left. We'll false start it again.
Yeah. Not sure. Was it the center? Because the snap was on the ground.
I don't know, but I mean, these are mistakes that we don't typically make.
Referee said 64.
We've been, running this offense for 9 games now, and now we've had 2 false starts in a row. It's just a bit of a composure issue. The players are, I think they're disappointed in a lot of things. So they'll leave this game with their head pretty low because they know they had some chances and did not play their best, but they played a good football team. They had to.
Every snap has been terrible on this drive. I just got to tell it like it is. That was a 3-hopper to the quarterback. It's going to be a big loss. Bring up good guy, 2nd and 30.
It's
whatever.
3rd down, and I think it's 3rd down. Let's see. Is it 2nd down, David, or 3rd down?
That's only 2nd.
It's 2nd. Okay, thank you. All right, so listen, let me do some addition here. 2nd down and 27. 2nd and 27 for your Tigers. Do we have a quick kick? I guess that's a 3rd down play call. We will hand it off to Marcus Davis. Winds his way through. Will be met near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Maybe a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down, 28. Coach Ricky Woods is just fine to run the clock now with this team down 41-14. I think the coaches came in with a good plan, and they did a lot of things that we have not seen Demopolis do this year, and I think part of that was, may have caused some confusion on our players' part because they had not attempted any games and just quite have it down. So we're going to set up a screen. We've got a man complete to Marcus Davis, 35-40, tackled across the 40. It'll bring up 4th down now, about 16 or 17. I'm sure the offense will stay out there. 4th and 17 now for your Tigers. 7.5 minutes to go in the football game, trailing 41-14. May as well stay out there.
Yeah, this game kind of got out of hand for the Tigers when Northside found out that their receivers can get deeper than our cornerbacks and safeties, and they've had some pretty easy touchdowns.
Nope, we'll punt it. It's 4th and 17. McAlpin's back there to punt. Tigers run a man out late. 4-3-2-1. We snap it while somebody's in motion. They don't call it. It's a 41-14 call. Northside will accept the fair catch at the 25-yard line. A flag does come down for an illegal shift against the Tigers, but it may or may not be declined. I don't know. Let's see. Looks like they may decline it because Northside's sending their offense out. Again, I did bring it up earlier how Coach Robbie Jones has been with this group of kids now for a long time. This is his 4th year as varsity coach, but he was the middle school coach before that. This offense hasn't changed in 8 years for these guys, or 6. I don't know how long they play, but
you call that a program?
That's called a program. That's how that works. This is you kids at home. This is what it looks like. 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll hand the ball off up the middle. Of course they do. Met at the line of scrimmage. A gain of 1. They don't have a lot of players on the roster. And frankly, don't have a lot of players that play. A lot of these players that they have go both ways, but you don't have to. If you know what you're doing, get out there and execute. Which they, where they have beaten Demopolis in certainly a lot of ways, and I'm really giving Northside a lot of credit here because they deserve it, but they have just simply executed. And football sometimes is about execution more than X's and O's. Their X's and O's have been good, but the execution has been darn near flawless. 2nd down 9 from the 26. Handoff up the middle. He's got room. He's got a 1st down. He's got the 40. He's still on his feet to the 50, and he's running to the 40. 30, 20, 10. Tigers are going to tackle him inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal now. The middle linebacker slash running back, Bennett Green, he's carried the ball a lot. He's made a lot of tackles. He just doesn't have to come out of the game. He's doing fine. Thank you.
Well, we held him down in the first half, but he's probably gotten his average now.
Yeah, they fixed to get their average and scoring, too. 41-14, and now they have a first and goal from the 6. Northside has already put this away, but they're looking to put an exclamation point on this region championship. Clock running inside of 5.5 to go. Now the clock will stop for a timeout Northside with 5:22 to go in this football game. We will hear from Pine Belt Rawls. You listen to Tiger Football in Dixie Country, 98.5.
G-Man here to share a great success story. Our Broad South Communications radio stations have upgraded our technical facilities. We've advanced into the digital age of technology with all the latest equipment and a whole new way of generating and delivering what you hear on the radio. A huge part of that process includes and depends on reliable internet, cell phone, and landline telephone service. We now depend solely on Pine Belt for our West Central Alabama studios and transmission facilities. They truly are the neighbors you can call on.
Bennett Green has 140 yards rushing, 130 in the second half, David. That
Wow.
stats David just provided to me offline. I thought I'd repeat them.
Whoa.
We will start looking ahead because the season is far from over. The Tigers will still host a playoff game. The Tigers will finish second in 5A Region 3 and will host Elmore County. Coach Kyle Caldwell will bring his team from Elmore County back over here. Kyle Caldwell came over here, a couple of years ago, Randall. I'm trying to remember how long it's been. But he came the first season he coached at Elmore County. He came over here in the first round, and we beat him, but it was a very close game. Kyle Caldwell was a good coach, played quarterback. If you've heard that name before, he was a record-setting quarterback at UWA. Handoff up the middle, Bennett Green. He walks in, touchdown.
No, that was somebody else, Rob.
Oh, was it?
34.
34, excuse me. Pate Embry. Pate Embry, a sophomore, gets the touchdown.
I
Tell you a little story about Pate Embry. His dad's name, Cliff Embry, is a good friend. He was a Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's deputy on a routine stop, was hit by a passing motorist, and lost his eyesight, and has not had that for just about Pate's whole life. But he's here tonight at this game, I promise you.
I think he's officiating.
Now, that was ugly, Randall.
Was that good? Did he miss it?
I think he did.
He made it.
He made it. 48-14 is the final score. Yeah, the Embrys are good people. And their son, Pate, just scored a touchdown here to make it 48-14.
You said final, Rob. You wish it was the final score, but it is not.
It's not the final, yeah. If I said final, I apologize.
Yeah. Hallucinating. Wow.
Embry's just a sophomore. He'll be back next. Well, he and Bennett Green. Bennett Green's just a junior. They'll both be back next year. Jackson Rhodes is just a junior, the quarterback. He'll be back next year.
How many seniors do they have start?
I don't. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They got 14 seniors total. We got 27, I think. This is a short kick fielded to the 30-yard line by Tucker Capps, who has the 40. He's down outside the 45 to the 47-yard line. Well, they spot him at the 48.
What's up?
Tigers have a first down, and I believe they're going to put, they've got McAlpin in. McAlpin calls the ball, hands it to Davis, tries to pick a hole. Davis gets across the 50, down near the 45, inside the 45 to the 44. 7-yard gain on the play. Northside ran an 8-man front and man-to-man coverage all night long, and we could not beat it. We got them a couple of times, got a couple of scores on the board, actually took the lead 14-13. It's been all Northside ever since. Davis carried to the right side, tackled near the line to gain. I think he has it. Should be a 3-yard gain and a Tiger first down, Blue Heat. I want to thank Spiller Furniture Stores for being a Tiger broadcast sponsor. There's always credit at Spiller Furniture. Of course, we want to thank Tyler Wyndham at Wyndham Motor Company, home of the red carpet treatment. I'll be driving my Chevrolet to Birmingham early tomorrow morning. McAlpin will throw. He's looking the far side to Powell. Incomplete. Just underthrown. Powell, who's well covered on the play, and it'll bring up second down 10, but a flag comes down in the Tiger backfield. It is a hold against the Tigers. I will get stats at some point. We'll find out kind of what that looks like.
Are you interested in penalties, Rob?
I am, actually, yeah. That hold against the Tigers will be a 10-yard penalty. It'll remain first down.
I've got 12 for 104, but there's been a couple that have been declined, right?
Yep.
So it might be more than that.
12 for 104, so does that include that penalty?
Yep.
Yeah, that's still a lot. That is, about 8 more than we should get.
Well, if you flip that 104 over to your running game or your passing game, that's a lot of offense.
It's a different game, isn't it? First and 20 now for the Tigers from the 49. We call for the ball. We hand it off Davis. No running yards. He gets hit right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second down 20 coming up. That was Bennett Green on the tackle, who's played every snap tonight and does not seem tired.
Davis has run hard all night. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Davis had a good game.
Who just ran that one?
Davis.
Jamarcus Davis.
Got it.
He's not the stereotypical tailback for Demopolis High School. He's a small guy. He's not a Rouser or a DeMarcus James, is he?
Second, no. Well, no, but he's improved as the season goes on. He's got a handoff this time. He gets to the corner, has the 50, 45, breaks a tackle down at the 43-yard line. It'll bring up third down and 12 or 11. They'll say he's down at the 42. So it'll be 11. He'll have 11 yards to go for the first down, I believe, when they finally get the thing set.
2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the ball game. Demopolis trails 48-14. Looking forward to going up to Wetumpka next week.
Yep. Third and 11 for the Tigers from the 42. Call for the ball. McAlpin will hand the ball off to Davis again at the 40. He's hit again. At the 40 is 4th and 9.
If that was NFL, that would be targeting. I mean, college football.
They definitely put a lick on him.
I don't know who got hit by who, but 21's coming off the field hurt.
He's holding his shoulder like a stinger on his shoulder. It's 4th down 9. Ball's at the 40. 2:04, 2:03 left to go in this football game.
Rob, we haven't talked about it very much, but there was something came out this week about coaches are starting to turn in other programs for violations.
Yeah.
Is that anything definite yet?
Yeah, I'll tell you more than what I know. 4th and 9. And we will throw, straight drop back, under pressure, lets it go. Fred Aldridge has it incomplete, knocked away by Northside. A nice play. Ball was just kind of up for grabs there. Fred Aldridge tried to high point the ball and could not get it. So it'll be a turnover on downs. Last time, a letter was sent from the High School Athletic Association office to McIntosh High School, and the letter said that we received a report from Millry High School that you had played ineligible players. We reviewed the case and found that to not be correct. Therefore, there will be no penalties against you. All is good. And so McIntosh, of course, published the letter, and then a graphic showing a green bulldog crying, a wildcat rather. Because the Millry's the Wildcats.
And we are taking a knee.
And victory formation now for Northside. So yeah, little. At least that's what I know. I don't know if there's any others than that. The Tigers will go on the road next week to play with Tumpka.
My memory is not
got to start getting ready for the playoffs, Randall.
My memory is not as good as it used to be. It never was really good, but I don't remember ever playing with Tumpka but once, and that was at their place. Have they played here?
Last year.
We
played them last year.
Nah, did we?
Right here, absolutely.
We did, didn't we?
They put it on us.
We had
really
a home
bad.
and home with Wetumpka a couple of years ago. We played over there, but they played here, and then they played here last year. You're right.
That's right. They whooped us.
Well, speaking of whoopings, this was a good old-fashioned butt whooping that Northside put on us tonight, 48-14.
And at one time, we were ahead 14-13.
We were ahead 14-13.
The Wetumpka Indians.
Yep. Wetumpka has won 5A Region 3 and has defeated the Tigers in a region game. The Tigers have lost now for the first time since 2019 in a region game.
And they are celebrating.
Well, they should.
Yep.
In their second year in 5A, they have won their region. Final score, 48-14. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, you'll hopefully hear from Coach Ricky Woods. Otherwise, we'll have some final stats and get you set for next week's Wetumpka game. You're listening to Tiger Football in Dixie Country, 98.5.
Score big with Robertson Banking Company. Whether you're driving down the field or making a smart financial play, we've got your back with extended hours, unbeatable service, and secure banking. Join the winning team today at Robertson Banking Company, where your financial future is always in the end zone. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Go Tigers!
If you've been to the American Village in Montevallo, you know how beautiful it is. Can you imagine having your own event there? Wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, bridal showers, birthday parties, family reunions, and many other celebrations can be held in the historic barn with all its rustic charm. How about the Liberty Hall Ballroom, patterned after the East Room of the White House? And the rotunda is Jeffersonian in style. Plentiful parking, shuttles, and personal attention from the staff are all a part of your American celebration. Visit AmericanVillage.org and click on private events to find out more.
It's back to school and back to comfort at Spiller Furniture and Mattress. And right now, sofas start at just $4.99. Perfect for family nights after a long school day. And our Big Man's Power Lift Recliner. Extra wide, zero gravity, only $15.59. And we have 5-piece dinette starting at $2.99. So, whether you're settling into a new semester or you need a fresh start, come shop at any of our 12 locations or online at SpillerFurniture.com. That's Spiller Furniture and Mattress, where you get big selection, friendly service, and
Coach,
credit,
you got a
credit,
second.
credit.
Hey, guys.
Yes,
are
we're
we
back.
on?
We are back live. Randall, you've got the ball.
Yeah, I got Coach Woods here. Coach, I know that's not the outcome you were looking for, but give us some positives from the game, Coach.
You know, we had opportunities, and I just go back to drop passes. I mean, we just, I think it was 4. I know it was 3 touchdowns. And right before half, we took a sack. It was a run pass option. If you can't get it, if you can't throw it in, you can't run it in for sure, you throw it in the dirt. And we take a 20-yard sack.
Yeah.
And then I had to use 2 timeouts because one person lined up wrong both times. And you know, I think the kids played hard, but you know, when you get a big game, you got to make no mistakes to win the game. And you know, that's 4 touchdowns that we didn't get a point off of. You know, so.
I know it's frustrating to a coach when you have to use all your timeouts in the first quarter.
And we didn't really. We did a little something different. Those passes we were making and should have been touchdowns. You know, we've saved them to this game. But those aren't the one we lined up wrong on.
Coach, we noticed, you know, when we came out and you changed our defense around and have everybody within about 6 yards of the line of scrimmage, and it worked.
Yeah.
But
it's a high-post defense, but if we didn't get pressure on him, they was going to pick us to death. You know, we knew it. And plus, you know, we had to stop the run, and we did stop the run. You know, we just was close to them. We just let them get away from us, Coach. Hey, let me talk to you.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. David Grizzard, I know you're saving the stats over there. I just want to sort of end up with sort of how the game ended up stat-wise and for the folks at home.
Rob, I had that Demopolis had 13 penalties for 114 yards, and I probably missed a couple, so I think 15.
I don't think you did.
I think 15 could have been. They only had 5. I don't know if that means anything to you. 5
well,
for 54.
they played a pretty good, flawless game. I mean, really.
Yeah.
5. They didn't have but 5 penalties?
I don't know that they committed 5.
No, that's right. And then, so they had 491 of total offensive yards. We had 315. They're rushing, they picked it up second half, 203 yards total. Bennett Green had 140 yards. Again, as we talked earlier, he only had 10 at half. Picked up 130 in the second half. Their quarterback was 12 of 19 for 299 yards and 5 touchdowns. It was just quite a show back there. But for us, we had the one bright spot, if there was. I mean, if you losing, there's nothing ever really bright about losing. However, Jamarcus Davis had 34 carries, Rob, for 167 yards and 1 touchdown. He was the workhorse tonight. My goodness, he touched the ball a lot. Passing, J.W. McAlpin he was 4 of 20 for 149 yards, 4 interceptions. Just not a real good night tonight passing. We had 149 yards receiving. Fred Aldridge had 110 of those yards tonight. And so, anyway, just a tough night statistic-wise in a lot of different ways. But I don't know, Rob. That's what I got.
Yep.
What you got? Anything else you're thinking about?
No,
what else concerns you?
You know, I just what the Tigers do from here, Randall. You know, you saw the sidelines. The body English was bad because they lost a game that they felt like they were supposed to win. You know, and they felt like that because we won big last year and we win every region game until now, and so the sting of losing is tough on this team, and so the season's far from over if they approach it right and use this loss for good. As Nick Saban says, don't waste a failure. What do you see on the sidelines?
Well, there were probably a lot of things that we did that were good, but it's right now after looking at the scoreboard, it's hard to think of a lot of them. But what was? Am I cutting out this? My
no,
mic?
You're fine.
What was frustrating to me is we got down 2 touchdowns. And then we came back and we scored 2 unanswered touchdowns and go ahead. And from then on, we didn't have a lot of fight in us, in my opinion. I mean, over the period of the whole game, there were times, yeah. But, I mean, you should really be charged up when you're down 2 touchdowns and you come back and take the lead. And we didn't seem to be there.
Well, the negative plays sort of multiplied, I think. And that
and the fact that we couldn't cover anybody deep.
Yeah,
they threw a lot of up for grab balls, and they just took them away from us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and we turned the ball over a little bit tonight, and again, when things got bad, we didn't really respond in the way I hoped that we would respond. So then things sort of snowballed from there. I really don't think that these 2 teams were separated by the number of points that they're separated by on the scoreboard. I think Northside had a great team coming in. They executed flawlessly and won the game, and they certainly deserved to. But by the way they played tonight versus the way we played tonight, I don't think we're that far apart. The game sort of snowballed on this team, but that's part of it. Is taking a hit in the face and responding to that. So, anyway, we just went off the air, but anyway, we'll wrap it up. Mike, we got Wetumpka next week, and David, we look forward to seeing you. Thank you for your help.
Who's driving?
And it will be one of y'all.
Oh,
so,
man.
Because I'm headed to the beach after the game.
You'll be in Chicago or
Yep.
New York or California.
Yep. Well, you've been listening to Tiger Football. Blue Heat, everybody, and 48-14 is the final here. Blue Heat, everybody. We'll see you next week. You've been listening to Tiger Football on Dixie Country 98.5.
Demopolis Tiger Football has been powered by WINL Motor Company, home of the red carpet treatment, by Pepsi Selma, the official soft drink provider for Demopolis High School, by American Village in Montevallo, celebrating America 250, by Pine Belt Wireless, neighbors you can call on, and by Little Drug with a new location in Demopolis. Also brought to you by Robertson Banking, Spiller Furniture, U.S. Farm Raised Catfish, Black Warrior Electric Cooperative, Townsend Automotive, by Neola Credit Union, Plaza Golf Carts, Culpeper Electric, Nancy & Company, and by Maringo Insurance. Stay tuned now for the Lindy's SEC report, followed at 10 p.m. by the AHSAA Scoreboard Show. Demopolis Tiger Football is an exclusive production of Broad South Communications.